guys.
Hello and welcome to Fallout again, finally. It's been like what, 4 days since I streamed, like a full week since I streamed this. Far too long, absolutely far too long. I have no idea where we went again. I'm not even sure what I was kind of in the middle of sort of doing either. I think I was trying to get this. I do know that getting the car speeds travel up between places pretty kind of substantially, and I really want to kind of try cut that out, so I did look up how to get it, and I know I need to go to Vault City and another place. I don't know where either of them are. I think I know where Vault City is, but I have no clue where the other one is. So we're going to beeline for Vault City, because I want that. I want it as soon as possible. I want to be able to drive around and actually travel between places, because there's miles of difference between each of them. It's horrible. It's horrible. Who wants to be spending all the time in the overworld? I want to be killing kids and people, and not so much the kids, but people. Mostly people. Well, I think, yeah, Vault City there. Don't know what that is. We also have, I think down here was New Reno. Yeah, we can't. No, we can't even freaking scroll out. So I'm just gonna head straight for Vault City. I want that. I want that car. Hopefully we can make $2 grand in the meantime. I don't know how much energy I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have enough energy for the rants, but for the actual stream, it might be a mostly kind of chill. What the fuck is that? Oh, Smitty's meal. It might be mostly kind of chill. Where's my gun? I had another gun. I'm sure I had another gun. What the fuck? Did I? Am I thinking of a completely different... I think maybe still thinking of the Fallout 1 save. Yeah, is there? I'm going through all the Fallouts. Question mark. All the good Fallouts at least. Which very much include Fallout 2 apparently, because it's supposedly the best one. You know, it's one of the few that's actually a Fallout game, but it's the last. No Fallout Tactics or Brotherhood or 76. Wow, how the hell do you even hit him there? Oh, I don't think we can actually put back. Oh, please no kill. Please no kill back. I can take that. Maybe try and save Vic here and stim pack myself. But we might immediately be dying. Uh, 62, yeah, plenty. I am incredibly fucking tired. Not gonna lie. I am running on empty. Ah, Vic died. You know, I don't think we want Vic to die. Can you let me up so I can reload and we can try this again? Cause yeah, let's no dead Vic. We like Vic. Right, so what the hell is up with the missing? Cause I'm pretty sure I have a gun that's missing. Or do I? Or is that the Fallout 1? I think that's the Fallout 1 save actually, thinking about it. Yeah. Oh wow, we have bugger all then. Also, what were we doing here? Is there any missions with... this is the Den, isn't it? Find weakness and... I've done that one, haven't I? Oh, maybe I need to go and get my reward from it. I tried to sleep. I did. I tried my hardest, my damn hardest to sleep. Wait. Oh, I think that's why. I think I've loaded the wrong one, haven't I? No, am I just missing? Oh no, there it is. This is the one I'm supposed to have loaded. Right. That explains a lot. Yeah, there's all the stuff. We had more stuff, right? Fuck. Yeah, we got a bunch more shit. That makes sense. That explains a lot. I loaded the wrong save like an absolute potato. But yeah, I tried to sleep. I laid down for like an hour, and it was just like, I don't think you want to go to sleep today, buddy. I'm like, I kind of do, and I was just like, no, no sleep, and I gave up. I just gave up. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll stream something, and maybe that'll make me tired enough to go to sleep after that. And here's hoping. I'm gonna go for a wee bit less time than I usually do. I do know what the punishment, my Fallout 2 one that I had put forward got picked, because like I said, I was still up. We have more plant. You know what? We are the plant master now. We will deal with these plants accordingly. Right, let's save Vic. Or try save Vic at least. What's the other gun we have equipped? Did I get it doesn't have burst. it does have... Right. Should probably be shooting once with that and shooting once with the other one. Ow, 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 ow. Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Fuck off! Yes, Frostpunk is the challenge stream for tomorrow as well, because I'm not sure if it still will be, because the main person that wanted to watch it was Jake, and he genuinely might still be in his bed. Can I run away a wee bit? This so it kind of depends on him. I might kind of leave it a wee bit later. The rules, there is no rules for it. It's literally just beat a map on Endless. So the rules I'm gonna have to come up with are very much my own. But I have a plan for that. Jesus, these guys are taking a bit. Yeah, one of them down at least. Can I run this one? So my plan for the what I was gonna do as a challenge was have it so it was. Oh, come on, don't kill me. There we go. Have it so it was endless mode for everything, or whatever the hell the brutal is, or whatever. And I get one fail because I've literally only ever fired up the game to make sure it works. So my other one is to make sure like one fail, and it has to be before like not endless, sorry, brutal. It's just the first scenario on brutal. Or extreme. I think that's what it's called. Whatever the hardest difficulty is, not endless. It's not endless. Sorry, I'm a little bit not quite there, FGs, so if I make any mistakes, just assume that that's what I mean. I'm probably going to make that mistake again if someone asks later. And just assume, maybe correct me if you can, because yes, I am... I'm running in fumes, shall we say. But I need to make myself so tired that I fall asleep when I hit the bed. Right. Well, that's us out of stim packs. Is it that takes? It is. That takes. And you take that. And that's it, I believe. I don't think we really have any more healing either. What are you? Meat jerky. Probably not good for you. Jet probably isn't good either. Yeah, this is very much do this or we die. Freaking sleep off now. Man, I wish it was as easy as just putting my head down and falling to sleep, but unfortunately, it just doesn't work like that for me. Yeah, anyway, Vic. I don't think Vic's get any stim packs, so he's probably gonna die if I can't save him here. Oh wow, they hit friendly. Come on, so like kill one of them. Kill! I want you to kill one of them. So you are the worst. That's bad. Kinda needed that to kill him. Do I have the thing that tells me how much? Almost dead, wounded. Almost dead. Alright, what one are we gonna go for? This one? Yes, almost dead. I'm sorry, I think you mean dead. Now it's coming for me because he's running away, so we might have saved Vic here. We might also just be about to die. Man, if we die to these goddamn freaking plants again, I swear to God. How do you miss that? Like, seriously, buddy. That's it, Vic. Hide. Well, so look, you wanna do something? Yeah, I'm just gonna hope armor class carries me through. 1, 2. You hit me. I need this to kill him. Oh, thank fuck. And reload that while I'm here. It gives healer properties. Can I just take that? No, I can't. So I've got no healing. So I need to hope I survive this next attack from the plant. It knocks me down. Get knocked down by a freaking plant. You probably want to do a new. It's literally just the first scenario on the hardest. I had said to Jake about it, and he's like, you know, it kind of feels like a little bit of something that will kind of help you not beat it, but get it to the point where you just don't immediately die. That's what it's called. There we go, we are the plant murderer. Kind of annoying that our people aren't helping, but fair enough, it's just more stuff to heal. That missed? No, we're hitting it. It's not killing it. Come on, buddy. Yeah, get down. I did notice Bane, is playing the more Professor Layton. But like, I don't know why. I don't know how people are watching that. Not that Bane isn't entertaining or that, but it was incredibly boring. See, when there's not like the actual challenge of it, I know Bane is kind of doing a challenge for it, but it was very much like, we have literally, well, I don't know about you guys, but I had literally just watched 24 hours of it straight, and like, I'm like, no, why are we continuing this? Why does everything need to be Nancy? Not everything needs to be a Nancy. A couple of weeks and then we have the Nancy. I'm feeling pretty excited for my game. I loved GTA 2 as a kid. I still remember the wee kind of intro song, and I absolutely loved it. I used to just leave the start of it so I could listen to that. Probably loading first. You did? Yeah, I did. In combat, we got them all. We only get 1,000. Oh my god! How much do we need for the next level? Like another 2k. We've got no health. Right, we should be able to. Yeah, we can skin all these, so we're gonna have some money at least. At the very least, we're gonna have some money. Survivor doesn't let you pause. I think I remember that, but when I was starting it up, because I'd started it straight up into the difficult version of it. Because fuck me, I guess. Right, all, is it all for the, or is it, yeah, it's this one. What the hell is this? Oh, there's plant spikes. Right, well, so do you have any stim packs, buddy? It's freaking too methodical. There is no. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt when I was watching it as well. He's like going through all of the dialogue and stuff, and it's like, I really don't think that was the whole appeal of the, like, his stream, whatever. But you know, for me, a group of more rats. I don't think I do. Are we all fully healed up? We're not fully healed up. So let's change that. There we go, nice and fast. DT was pretty fun, I remember playing it, a bit of fun. I really hope I do as well. find it hard not to have fun when I stream though. Regardless of what I'm streaming. My god. This is just to heal Vic. This is how damaged Vic was. He's literally taken like 4 times as long. I reckon he's just got like a really low stat for something that heals him. Or maybe just really low endurance actually. I think he's got really low endurance. Right, we need to get to Vault City, come on. Come on. And I have no healing left whatsoever. I don't think I could. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a city. I hope it's a city. You a city? Oh, you are. You're a wee city. General store. General store? Well, they probably don't store. You know, they probably don't sell generals, but they will sell anything. Can you tell me about the town? Slaughterhouse, Rose's Bed and Breakfast, the tannery, or the trading post. Tell me about the trading post. Name's after Joe. My name's Joe and I run the trading. Oh, this is the trading. Oh, this is Modoc. I organise trade between Modoc and the other cities in need of food and leather goods, but if this drought can come to an end real soon, we're getting desperate. Big white building, that's a town church. People have about it to show their faith, like there hasn't been much to be thankful for, so no death ends, that sounds about right. What a special thing? Nope, I'm looking for the Holy Geck. Happen to know what it is. Yes, we have. Let's not immediately threaten them. Yeah, that's one big chip in your shoe. Why don't you come back on that chip? Oh, right, I didn't even bother to really look. Slightly modded, yeah. It's just a restoration mod, I believe it's called. Is what I'm running. Right, that is what? That isn't a trade. That isn't a freaking trader. It's into people mod it. I don't really have much to trade for. You know, for drought, you're still interested. Really? Is that it? It's literally a rope, some bullets and some bombs. That isn't a general store. It's a general pile of shit. It is so, Heldon, it is so. It's supposedly the best Fallout. It's supposedly the last Fallout. Everything after that isn't, you know, qualified because whatever. But I'll be honest, it's not fallen flat, but it could be better. Like it's definitely a good game, but it's not as good a game as people make out, right? Don't know if it's maybe just because I've been playing Divinity 2 and I don't have that to kind of see me through for it. Oh, a capable traveller. I happen to be a capable traveller. How much money? Smart as a whip, you remind me of myself when I was young. Simple, some wild dogs. Killing some wild dogs. $1,000. The catch is that for every Brahmin you let get killed, will charge you $100. I pay well for success. Also charge for failure. Sure. Great. Head out to the pasture at night. Kill the pack of wild dogs that are attacking the Brahmin. Come back here when you finish the job. So just make sure to save them. Oh wow! It just instantly sends me out here. Well, fuck me, I guess. Fuck me. Right, quick. Save me. Right. Here we go. Let's get popping. New Vegas. I went to sleep. Well, I woke up about 8 o'clock yesterday, Was it yesterday? Yeah, 8 o'clock yesterday morning. Which, by my calculations, leaves me at 32 hours up straight. And I'm probably going to go till 9, head to the shops, get some stuff for dinner, and then fall asleep, and then probably make my dinner at like 4 o'clock when I wake up, kind of with my kind of busted sleep schedule. Then try to get some more sleep after that and wake up for the Frostpunk challenge, and hope that the Frostpunk challenge can go ahead. Cause I don't really fancy doing it without Jake. He very specifically asked me, like, can you let me know when you do it? And I feel it would be kind of dickish to then do it when just after he's had a rough enough day as it is, right? He's already lost a baby challenge that is literally just solving kids' puzzles because he doesn't realise, like, oh, you have to draw a circle, and then, like, he starts drawing circles and, like, dragons' eyes and shit, and you're like, Jake, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're smarter than this. Or when he gets, like, the really easy maths questions wrong, and you're like, Jake, you went to uni for maths. How does a man get that wrong? It was very... Admittedly, he was a little bit sleep deprived. He didn't finish it. He did fairly well. Trying. Oh, he did? Oh, wow, I must have... They all look the same. I'm pretty... Like I said, I'm pretty sleep deprived myself, so... Oh yeah, that's right. He got like 28 into the third one. Sorry, yeah. I think roughly about like 30% or like 70% into the second game is when my mind started to go as well a little bit. He did skip half his exams, so he went to uni for it, but he didn't pass, is what I'm hearing then, because that is quite hilarious. I mean, I feel him. I definitely feel him. Oh, come on, dog. You're a dog. Are you surviving this? Get down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so however many of these Brahmin die is how much I lose out of the 1,000. So when he says I charge you for failure, it doesn't mean he's going to charge me if all of them die, right? That's not clear, buddy. You should be more clear about that. Right, come on. You want to fucking shoot something? I think I did. Oh no, I could have aimed. God damn it. Let's hope the dogs don't start attacking me. Are the dogs running away? Out with long streams and he tries to pull a fast one. He's done some pretty long streams. I'm pretty sure he's done one that was 21 hours. But yeah, he did it. And people, you know, as much as I like to take the piss out of him, I can't take the piss out of him too hard because, like, I could feel myself just watching all of it. How I was starting to kind of lose it. And I wasn't streaming for the entirety of that. I wasn't having to actually do not just a challenge, but like a very mental challenge. Like, holy crap, right? Like, for all, like, one thing that's super important to me, right, is I love to mock people, right? But you can't just be someone who just mocks everyone for everything relentlessly and you like don't take anything else into consideration. When someone does something truly kind of impressive, you have to be able to be like, that was pretty fucking good. And it was really fucking good. As much as I would like to just continue to just relentlessly mock him, I can't mock him too hard for that, because that was genuinely incredibly impressive. He really did impress me with that one. Oh, not doggo. Please. Wait, how many dogs have we killed? Just Vic, you're a great lad. Nothing says great lad like murdering animals, murdering doggos. Yeah. To be fair, right? They started this. Oh, come on! See, that dies because of me. That one, we're probably gonna lose 2 of them. Maybe 3? Yeah, that's good, that one's dead. Shoot that, that'll attract it to us. I do feel pretty good, the fact that he also has to play Fallout 2 on top of that, though. Because he hates Fallout. For some reason it does not gel with him. I don't understand that. Because it is really freaking good. Doesn't matter what one it is. They're all pretty damn good, right? I'm sorry. As much as people like to shit in 4 and 3 and, well, some of them deserve it, like 76. Some people do say 76 is better. I'm not sure if I would agree with that. Well, not better, but it's getting better. But like, they lost too much good faith for me for releasing whatever the hell that was. Some things you can't forgive. I've heard better. See, I also heard that No Man's Sky was better as well, or it was improved. And I played it, and it wasn't. It just wasn't. In combat, looks like we killed them all. How many did we lose? We just lost 1. I feel pretty good. No, that's not one. I'm pretty good with that. No Man's Sky. It's as boring as crap. Just watched the end of Jake's Weekly Lunch. What a perfect end. It was. It really was. I haven't played 76. That's why I don't be like, oh, it's terrible, you should never play it. I've never played it, but I can tell from looking at it I won't enjoy it. A lot of the decisions they made, like I've watched a ton of actual full-on Let's Plays of it or whatever. Well, not Let's Plays, but kinda, because it's not really a kind of Let's Play kind of game. It's a bit more linear than that, but well, not linear, sorry, open. And there's a lot of stuff like that I think they just did some like really bad decisions on. I might as well rant in it in the Fallout 2 because we're never going to get to rant in it in the actual Fallout 1, but or Fallout 76 version of it. But for instance, like VATS, they did a overhaul in VATS, right, and they made it work, but no one knows it works because of how they kind of set it up. Like the very first things you went out and you fought were things that were like basically all head, so you had like no chance to hit them, and you just assumed that VATS is really shit. I have there was a guy, and the same guy who does a lot of the why Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4 are better than you think. Also did one, but it wasn't a why Fallout 76 is better than you think, and like he is very much a Fallout apologist, right? And even he played it and he was like, you know what, they just really stumbled. Many a True Nerd. I absolutely love Many a True Nerd in his stuff. He's really good, especially for his Fallout stuff. He's pretty much the only kind of YouTuber I watch at this point now. I don't really watch YouTubers, with the exception of him, because his stuff is pretty damn great. I've not been able to watch his Fallout 4 series past certain points though, because I've never got past that point myself in the Fallout, so that kind of sucks. But he does a lot of challenge streams and stuff, basically he makes it so that he can't, any damage he loses, he can't heal it. He's not allowed to use stim packs, he's not allowed to heal in any way, and the only way he gets more health is from leveling up, so he has to go through the entire thing. I actually said to Heldon about his Mass Effect Kill All teammate, It wasn't kill all teammates. It was be the worst possible Mass Effect Shepard with no friends. So he killed as many as he could, and those he couldn't kill, he made it so they like hate him. So he was very much right. I know Helden thinks he is the worst Helden, or the worst Shepard, but he was genuinely the worst Shepard. It was great. It was hilarious because like the game doesn't know what to do. It starts flinging random like NPC characters into your team because it's like, well, we don't have anyone. What the fuck? Like, we don't have. We only have enough people to. I don't even. I think they got it to the point where he only had a. Was it? Did he actually fail to have enough people in the first one? Like 2 or 3 of them? Because he killed Rex. He killed Aiden, he kept the racist lady, let Liara die, left Grunt to die, and not Grunt, sorry, no, that was 2. And who was the other one? I'm thinking of Tally. Yeah, Ashley the racist, the super alien racist, yeah, or I suppose xenophobe. Yeah, I think that would be a better description, but it was great. Like strongly suggest watching it. And you'll be able to handle it. See how you 1,000 for complete job. One Bram get killed due to your carelessness. It ran straight at them. Don't even bother to lie about the number of Bram killed. I had one of my boys follow you out and watch from a distance. Oh, $900. I'm happy with that. It's Stellaris. Oh god, man! Jake was talking about how he doesn't like tea or coffee, and I'm not a big coffee fan. Not really. But I enjoy my tea, and I would be drinking it right now to kind of help me get through. But unfortunately, I ran out of milk today or this morning, so I can't even get myself some tea to help me get by either. It's a pretty rough day. Oh, leather armor, leather jacket. I think I have a leather jacket on. I would very much like that leather armor. And all your money. I think I might be able to give the leather jacket to Vic as well. I'll check with him after though, actually. Can I get one of you off? Yeah, that's close enough. Just drink without... Nah, how can you drink tea without freaking milk? What kind of monster are you, lizard? Are you genuinely a lizard? Are you a lizard person? Is that what you are? Yeah, there we go. You trade... Quite sure what your armor. He's got so much stuff. Just so much goddamn stuff. And the soft landers need their milky tea. Can't wait for my full Paragon Mass Effect run to redeem it. There's no redeeming your reputation, Helden. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. See, if you throw one baby into an oven, you're forever then on. You are the baby killer, right? Ask me how long he's been smoking. His teeth were that stained. Exactly, Finboy. Exactly, right? No multiple versions of potatoes and playing Fallout. Yeah, no potatoes. That's the killer, right? Like, normally I've at least got tatties and I can make myself some mashed tatty or something, but not even that. I've got nothing in the house. I think in my fridge there's some cheese, some butter, and a bunch of cartons for my orange juice. That's it. I've got a bunch of stuff in the freezer, but like that means actually making it, and who the fuck can be bothered with that, right? And then I've got like my 2 cupboards where it's like one of them's got like something like £40 worth of of just pasta, just dry pasta, and the other one's got like £60 worth of just soups. Because I'm very lazy. I am, well, not lazy. When I like to cook, you know, really good shit, like really well. Like I'm big in my cooking. But sometimes I just can't be bothered, or my oven doesn't agree with me, and I just have to make something quick. Soup's usually my kind of go-to, but my oven, to tell you how bad my oven is, right? When I try and make steak, obviously you need just your pan to be ripping hot, right? You want your pan to be ripping hot. So I do that, and if it gets to a certain heat on the pan, it shorts out my building's power. It just cuts off the electric for the house. There's a big spark, and like, I know that's not right. I've looked at it and I'm like, you know what? Like, the oven's just kind of fucked. But you know, sometimes I just really want steak, and I will literally have my electric going off and on like it's a fucking rave, because like it'll switch it off. So then I'll you know, it's still heat on it, so I kind of keep it cooking while I go to the breaker, and I flip the breaker and put the electric back on. Yeah. Not the firm. I think it's a short. It kind of seems like it's a short circuit, because it's just instantly drawn too much, and it just immediately hits the breaker. The current goes through it just too much, and it just flips it, and it cuts off the thing at the actual main breaker itself. But it's a pain to freaking cook steak like that, right? Because you need your pan to be ripping. It's freaking terrible if you don't have a like ripping hot pan, because then you don't get the searing at the sides and shit. It's terrible, right? And I genuinely cut off the electric to my entire house just to make a steak every time. And I buy the steak. I'm like, you know what? This is gonna do bad things to my oven, but you know what? It's worth it. Green tea with milk sounds... Oh, green... I don't think you have green tea with milk. Normal tea, yeah, but not green tea. I think green tea is very much one of the ones you don't put milk in. Did I tell him to switch his armour? Is he wearing armour? Did I give him armour? I don't think I did. No, I forgot to actually give him the armour. Bunya, next fire. The Bunya next fire is gonna start cooking steak. Pretty much, yeah. That's a shame. Because it's so expensive to get an oven, like a decent oven. Heldon, you're from the north of England, I'm fairly sure. You know people that do very strange things, and you know there's plenty of inbreeding there and stuff, and probably of that, the drinking the green tea with milk is the most kind of atrocious of them. Like, just why is the north of England the thing? Why? Now, oh, combat control. What's his armour? He doesn't have armour. Right, there we go. I totally forgot this screen was even here. There we go, nothing I need to talk to you about. So now you'll stop getting instantly freaking murked by everything. What about you? What's your stuff? Oh no, Heldon, I got the worst possible picks, right? I got the worst possible picks. I genuinely think they must think I'm like a god at freaking EU4 with how bad my picks were. There is one, right, that it's this. The one I got that was my backup one is so isolated in such a unisolated area. Like, it literally has two of these, like, the only two giant AI nearby beside each other, and it wedges it in, and it can't attack anything unless it's like the biggest thing in the area or the second biggest thing in the area. And they see the first thing in the area, I've done some test games, it doesn't hate the second biggest at all. Normally you would be like, just drag one of them into war with the other one. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. I can't expand in any way from it. It's a complete dead choice. It's not even in the region that I picked. And I got another one where they did kind of change it round because there was like 3 picks in that general area that are all pretty shitty. And they gave me one of them, but they gave me the shittest one to like, it couldn't expand to the north because the biggest guy in the area was to the north. There's a guy to the right that's guaranteed by the guy to the north. And there's a guy to the left who almost instantly allies the guy to the north. So you're wedged in by all 3 of them. And you're like, come on! Like, what the fuck? There's nothing I can do. And that was my big pick. That was the main one I wanted. And, like, luckily the one that usually allies the big guy, I got that one. But, like, to give you an idea of how good these are, my biggest dev of all of my picks was 13. 13 dev. Oh, that was my biggest. And it was way, way far away from Europe, right? So obviously, you're free, like, the dev limits in, like, India, Asia, Ming, Japan, that kind of stuff is all, like, 30s, 40s. And at that, I'm still, like, 13. And that one, again, was absolute garbage. It's, like, I think the majority of my picks didn't even have feudalism embraced. Like, they had to go out their way to give me such bad picks. It was hilariously bad. I looked at it and I'm like, I genuinely can't play any of them. If there's a single person in the area, they can smother me and kill me with like absolutely no effort. I can't do anything to that. Like, it's just, they're so bad. Because apparently they're really popular areas I got. And like every other pick, I'm looking at them like they can expand to like 4 times their size in a single war that's really easy. And I literally have no possible wars. I have to wait doing nothing for like 10 years to really have a chance to do anything. Unless I completely crutch on players. Which is kind of shitty. You should never really be wanting to rely on that because people are kind of shit. Both in terms of skill sometimes and just actually being shit people. If they can keep you down, they 100% will. Sub-Saharan Africa. I don't know if anyone took Sub-Saharan Africa. I didn't. I know I can't say what my picks are, but I don't even know if I can really say what regions they are. But I would have preferred a Sub-Saharan. I specifically didn't pick Sub-Saharan because with the update, they could be quite broken, could be quite strong, and I do prefer to kind of gimp myself a little bit because I do have, I think, the most hours in the game, with maybe the exception of Spambuka. That doesn't mean I'm better than everyone, by the way. It's literally just, I play a lot. We can't even see what regions we're playing. Spam was that, yeah. I mean, I can say where I'm not, or 1 or 2 where I'm not, obviously. Baron, you're already making Baron, if I have to, I was going to threaten you there. I was going to be like, you know what, if I get up and running, I'm going to come get you, Baron, for that. But I don't need to. The AI will do it. You went to the Spice Islands, right? The richest trade zone for trade goods in the game. And you went bankrupt 3 times. No one attacking you. No wars. You just bankrupted yourself 3 times. I genuinely was amazed. I think you had something like 37% inflation. I didn't actually know it could go up that high. What number are we talking about here? Finboy, we're talking about there's a EU4 MP that's starting on Sunday, I believe. If you're quick, I think you've got until Friday to actually join still. Most of us have got our regions and our picks. If you can get, you just speak to JJ or... what number of hours are we? I am just below 4,000 hours in EU4. The people who are kind of organising it, which is JJ and Pizza, who I believe are fairly high with their hours, are like 1,900 each. But yeah, in my defence, like 3,500 of those hours are either as Scotland or playing something that forms into Scotland, right? Like weird ways to form into Scotland. Like my last one, I did France. Without, like, I wasn't allowed to stay anything though. That was how I gimped myself by taking France. I took France, and like, you know, when you conquer Normandy, you would state it up and it's, you know, already cold, so you just instantly get all that land and it adds up to your strength. I couldn't do that. I don't get to stay any of my land until I form Scotland, or while I'm trying to form Scotland. So I did France into Sardinia Piedmont. So I kind of took Saluzzo, culture converted all the Aquitaine and Gascon, culture flipped to Sardinia Piedmont and integrated, made that my primary, turned to them, did their mission tree, switched to Austria, did the same, did all their mission tree, or most of their mission tree. I'd already dismantled the HRE. Then to Prussia, changed to Prussia, did their mission tree, and then I went to Scotland, made Scotland, and I went from making something like 100 ducats or 200 ducats a month when I was, as I had made Prussia, to 1,900 as Scotland. Like the moment I stated up everything, that's how much like not stating the stuff gimps yourself. But it was really fun. It was just a way to add kind of extra difficulty to the game for myself, because sometimes I just get really bored. Like, what's it called? Single player is just really simple if you are fairly good at the game. Like I didn't even have any military ideas because I didn't need to worry about losing fights because it's AI. It's not hard to freaking outdo them. But man, that was super fun. You're into Total War Warhammer 2. I actually play a ton of Warhammer 2 as well. I think that's like one of the ones just below EU4 that I've got in terms of hours. I think it's something like 1,400, 1,500 hours in Warhammer. I really love it. I love the setting. I love the game. It's just perfect. Now, what the hell is this? Oh, I get the feeling we have to go into here. That's probably why we have the ability to blow stuff up. Oh, this town is dying. No, you're a trader. Can you not trade? You're a trader, no, you're a townsman. You're a townsman. Like, why would you say it? Why would you be known as a trader and not trade? It's like one job, man. Right, you lady, give me stim packs. I need drugs. What do you have to eat? What's a grand? Give me some burgers. Sadly, around all the other Total War games now. Yeah, it really does, honestly. Like, trying to get back to the other ones after Total War Warhammer 2, it's just like, it's not the same. It's just not the same. Like, yeah, they're good, but they're just not. They're not Warhammer 2. And that's pretty damn sad. Right, what's in here? Do we have anything we can, borrow? Oh, there's another fedora. Some people say it's a rock, but it doesn't look like a rock. Anyone who sees a rock there are crazy. They're crazy. Right, we still have our guns out. I'm going to put that away because they get kind of pissy. I'm also going to save. Now that we got all the way over here, I'm going to save. I'm going to save in this one. There we go. Who are you? It makes a prune look fresh. Don't steal the watch. I didn't steal the watch, so stop coming over here and harassing poor old Pharaoh. What were you on about? Everyone accusing me of stealing my best friend Cornelius's gold watch. Me and Cornelius have been friends as long as I can remember. I would never take his watch. I've searched everywhere, hoping to find it so we can be friends again, but I've had no such luck. I'll let him know. Would you really? Nobody will help me because they think I stole the watch. It would be nice to have somebody on my side for once. I've already questioned everyone about it, but it won't hurt to ask everyone again. Maybe they'll talk to you. something they wouldn't tell me. I also want Hart to poke your nose around Rosie's bed and breakfast. Cornelius is notorious for putting stuff down and forgetting where to put it the next minute. There we go. Your request. I don't know if I'm going to stream the EU4 MP. My like I said, my starts are all probably, like, I can't imagine anyone's got a harder start than the ones I've been given. With the exception of one of my starts. One of my starts is kind of okay. But the other three are just terrible. Like, just genuinely terrible. And the one of them I picked out of it is still one of the harder ones. It's also one of the less boring ones though. But I'll be pretty busy actually trying to not die. So I'll be too busy to stream it myself. But some of the others I do believe will stream it. I think JJ usually streams it. Nitro will probably stream it, and Pizza will probably stream his as well. Maybe I can't speak for them, but the chances are they will. Especially if some people are like interested in watching it from their perspective, they probably will. But yeah, I can't guarantee they will, but I reckon if you pay them, they will. Sorry, I'm quite busy serving customers. If you've ordered something, I'll have to. Maybe I did order. I'll give me another burger. Can I ask a few questions? Can you tell me about the missing watch? You've been talking too much to my husband Cornelius. It's just terrible. Cornelius has got the whole time believing his best friend Farrah took the watch. If you've talked to him, I'm sure you've noticed his mind isn't quite functioning properly. I'm pretty sure the poor dude just left the watch somewhere and forgot where. Right. I'm gonna guess it's in here or something. Or down a well. There's always a well. I haven't seen any wells though. Are you Cornelius? You see an old man, it's probably him. Can't make myself wanting to join up. Big youngest. Can't make myself wanting to join up for the last MP4. EU4 MP, but was working nights and preventing. Well, that's right, you're just signed up for this one as well, Helden. That's interesting to know. That's real interesting to know. Also, welcome to Turning Quintuple. Oh man, if I do miss anything in chat or like say something stupid, it's just a deteriorating mind. Hola, mi amigo. Muy amigo. Is that the proper way to say it? Or spell it? You know, spelling not usually my forte. Word me no good, to be perfectly honest. I am looking for a gold watch. So why didn't you ask that no good? Farrell, maybe you can... No, if you don't mind, I'm quite busy. Right, I gotta shave the brat. Right, so he's crazy. I'm gonna quickly save again, because I'm gonna try steal from him. Or not steal, just check his drawers. No, just in case he's like literally standing in front of it. It's like the world's easiest quest or something. Right, it doesn't look like it. Well, I can't get out unless I open the door. Who shut the door? This mole rat reminds me of a puzzle. No mole rats. No puzzles. No puzzles here, right? No puzzles. Maybe one day I'll do a puzzle as a quad monthly singular challenge, but that day is not today, unfortunately for you guys. I know yous are all itching to see me absolutely smash Jake's ability in puzzles. But it's not really stuff I do often, honestly. Never been a big fan of puzzle games. My mind works in strange ways, right? I don't learn the same way maybe normal people do. Which makes puzzles kind of weird for me. Like stuff that you might find really simple, my mind might just not, like it'll like snag in something and it just can't quite get it. And like, see incredibly complicated things that you would be like, right, that's really hard. They just click sometimes. It's very weird. I'm doing a point and click puzzle game for the retro marathon. I've never played either. But I don't like point and clicks. It kind of sums up the things I don't like about what's it called, Metroidvanias, where you're literally just rubbing yourself up and down against stuff for progress. It's just the same, except you're pointing and clicking instead of controlling the character to do it. Have I played? I haven't played Return of the Obra Dinn. I've watched 2 people play it now though. I absolutely love the soundtrack from it. Especially the Monsters Attack one. It's got some really good soundtrack. Really short soundtrack, really short wee bursts of the soundtrack as well, but it's really good. Poor stubborn Jake the way. He survived through spite, and he knew by about the end of the first game, right, into the second game. He stumbled at the very beginning of that second game, and he knew at that moment, right, at like 10, 12 hours in, he had lost. He knew it. He knew it was literally just running down the timer until it was a loss. But the man went through it anyway. He still continued on and fought through that, and that was freaking amazing. Say what you want about him, right? And I do. He did a freaking grand job of that, and I'm super impressed with him. Although, I would like to point out to him, and when he wakes up, I hope I'm probably going to be asleep, right? But if he eats anything, like, I expect people to be like, what the fuck, man? Because only winners get to eat. Winners get to sleep as well. But, you know, let that one slide. But, you know. And speaking of Fallout 2 and Borm, that wasn't actually my pick for his punishment game. It was technically my pick. But the person who, like, the reason Fallout 2 got picked is 100% Borm. Borm tried to change his, I think it was 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago now, maybe even a wee bit longer than that. And Jake told him no, because Borm had just recently changed to, I think it was from the Mr. Maze lobby, and he didn't want Borm jumping from punishment game to punishment game as like the lobbies sprouted up. So just to spite Jake and help out Borm, I goes, well, I'll change mine to Fallout 2 in Borm's place then. And that is the only reason Fallout 2 won today. It would have been Dino Crisis, which is usually my one that I put up, if it wasn't for Borm. So as much as people have been coming in being like, how does it feel to be victorious? It's very much Borm's victory. Yous can all thank Borm for getting Fallout 2. Cat lady. Ah man, poor Jake. It would suit him. Crazy cat lady. I think it's a decent game. A decent game about being a cat lady? That doesn't seem quite right, buddy. Are you sure? Can I sell you drugs? Yeah, you like drugs. Is there anything else I can sell them? To maybe get it up. You know what? I'm going to sell them some money. How much do I need to get there? Is that 89? Yeah, it's 89. There we go. The name is misleading. They usually are. No, they're not actually. Yeah. Fallout, Crazy Cat Lady, I would assume is about Crazy Cat Lady. Or Cat Lady. I would assume is about a Crazy Cat Lady. Certain item, I was wondering if you were able to help me locate it. No, that's the wrong one. God damn it. Right. Use have a bunch of stuff I need to sell. Trade. Man. One big thing I really enjoy about this is the whole, you know, now it actually lets you trade for free off your own people. That was such a stupid mechanic that they had in the previous one. I never understood it. Well, I did. Doesn't make it any less stupid, though. Look at all these knives. So many knives. Right, the hunting rifle requires that. And then he can go into that if he needs. Can't carry that much, really? Dump a couple of guns then. 2 guns should be enough. There we go. Finish the grass. Oh, I'll need to have a wee look at that before I go to sleep. I do enjoy me some grass. After the temple. No, this is the second one? Maybe even the third one. We went to Klamath and then we went to the Den, and now we've went to here on our way to Vault City for the car. I know you can get something with a car at the Vault City. Trying to be a white, everyone knows that Colin lost his watch. Came and set his best friend's house looking for it, but you know, good for you. Keep your nose out of this. Oh, so he's got it. He stole it. I bet you stole it, you freaking asshole. It's a well. Hey, there is a well. I'll have a bunch of ropes. Really? No? Oh well. Worth a try. I think this is Modoc? I want to say it's Modoc. Yeah, I think it's Modoc. Which is a town I've never actually got to before when I played Fallout myself. Or Fallout 2. I never got past this part. I'd only played a very, very small amount of it. Oh, you're gonna... Are we gonna have to kill a bunch of dogs? Well, dogs, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. 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 Run away. Come on, go boom. Go boom. Oh, we're gonna have to kill a lot of dogs. Oh, no, so quickly. Oh, well. I want to say I feel bad, but they attacked me, right? They attacked me. I would like to point out that that was on them. How the hell did you get out there? I don't know if you're hostile or not. Good man. Oh, Vic, come on, buddy. Ah, still one. Is it you that's going to come for us? Are they attacking us as well? That doesn't look like it. Get away. You know. Vic, fuck off. Is there a button to make them move? Where's the button to make them move? You antagonise them. I'm trying to get into the freaking very clearly shed that you need to go into. Spread out a bit. Really, game? Why is this a thing? Are you just gonna walk? Did you just walk through that like it wasn't there? So like... The wee giblets of the doggo. That's not what I thought was going to be in here. Excuse me. I'm just going to be off. It is this Sunday, yeah. Are you nearly dead? You're wounded. See Rosie's chicken. Let's run away again. You do it. That was very weird there, Silik. What the fuck was it? How? It's still only wounded. It hit me once. How much did it do? Only did 9. How much health does it have left? Severely wounded. No. No, let's not do that. Let's just run straight back all the way down here. No, we're not playing the fight tonight. I think they're doing a a stream to kind of go through the picks, or the region picks, or the explaining why certain people got certain areas and whatever. But you know, I know roughly why I got such bad picks, or I can kind of calculate for myself why I got such bad picks, and it's probably a kind of a mix of it being fairly popular areas, I believe, and well, being super crowded for one, and just the people that picked the areas. I think I was rated a wee bit higher than them as well, so they were kind of first come for the better picks of the area, which unfortunately left me with the very not good picks for the area. Let's survive this. Yeah, it's a dead chicken. Only 800 for that though. Don't know if you're supposed to do this. What even is in here? Ramen meat. There's an egg. Can I get the egg? Can I go talk to Rosie? If I need it, I'll carry you, young. I think I'll be good, buddy. I think I'll be good. You know, I haven't went into it too much in terms of diplomacy. But I've got enough that I should be able to kind of get by the first part myself. Because for all my start is really rough, I'm fairly confident I can do it without needing to worry. It just does mean that I'll be really slow to expand compared to what I would if I had any sort of decentish one. Hello pizza, welcome. Just talking about how you've taken the Ottomans. What's this? Can you click? What? I thought I was going to shut it. That's not shutting it. Oh no, I've got like no health. Sound a lot different from the one, yeah. No, yeah, because I get the worst fucking picks in the game. See if you don't have a really shit pick yourself, Pizza, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, genuinely so fucking mad. Because the picks I got, like, they weren't even the fucking region that they were supposed to be in for one. I get why, right? I do get why. When I sat down, right, because at first, right, I got the picks and I'm like, that's just a fuck you to me, like, clearly, right? And then after I had said to you, like, the second region pick, you're the only one that kind of will get this one. I completely get why I got that one now. And it's probably just because so many people also picked that region. Wait, what? Oh, let's not do that. As much as Vic is kind of a wank, I don't want that to happen to him. Jesus. Let's just ignore the Deathclaw this time. That was a lot of work I didn't need to do. And we will heal up as well. But yeah, I reckon a lot of people have got the area near where I picked for my region in the second one. Which is why, like, literally my pick for that region isn't even in the same fucking region as the region. I mean, it's close. It's close, and it's technically pretty tight to it, but it's very much outside it if you look at any of the map modes. Let's try this again, Panama. Going to reform Scotland. Yeah, that's me. Right. What is down here? Oh, overwhelming smell of methane gas down here. One tiny spark will blow this place sky high. That reading's important, guys. I would agree with this. Uh oh, where's the? get out of here. Hey, there we go. Wait, what? Still get crippled to to hell? What the hell does NPC crippled mean? I get me being crippled, but that means somebody else is crippled? Oh, one of them are crippled, right. Let's heal again. Suffering from all the fallout, yeah. We gave Young England, that's why he's so mad. If I had the choice between the one that I do genuinely have now and England, I would take my one still. I have about 15 minutes experience in England. That's how bad it is. England, man, never once. Let's kick ass and take names. You know what? I reckon I need longer, because that's a lot of damage, right? I'm crippled. I don't like that. Let's try that again, but with even more time to get away. It's the longest you can do it. 3 minutes. Well, I'm not crippled. One of them are though. Kind of stupid that happens. I don't get why that happens. Like, I gave myself plenty of time to get away, but no, let's not mind. Let's not mind. Held in Scotland, obviously. Yeah. That would go well for you, buddy. That would go well for you. Yeah, I'm gonna. I did say if I get shafted on my picks, that I was gonna be a little bit less friendly than I maybe have been in previous MPs. But I'm not going to say I get shafted in my picks, right? Right? I don't think I need to say I get shafted on my picks. When your highest pick is get 13 freaking dev, like that's your highest, right? My other ones were, what was it? 8 and 8. That's the dev on my picks, right? 8 dev. Diplomatically cut off from the rest of the the rest of the world, not rest of the world, but the nearby area. I'm going to form unnecessarily. Who knows? I might throw a curveball and just not form Scotland. See how you guys like that, eh? You would never expect it. Don't know about you. Probably got the hardest pick set. Yeah, I assumed I did. From like when I looked at that list, like there's one of them. I think it's region 3 that is kind of okay. But it's in an area where I have 0 experience, like straight up 0 experience. I've never used the religion or any of the like stuff near there, and like yeah, I've got 4,000 hours or near enough experience. But that doesn't matter all that much when like it comes to like the actual country itself. Like yeah, I'll be able to win the fights and stuff normally, but it's a pretty big hindrance, and it still, well, it wasn't a bad pick, it still wasn't a good pick. It was a pretty bad pick still. It just wasn't garbage tier like the other 2/3. I didn't even pick the hardest areas, Erkrin. It's just that I think there was so many people that also picked them that I just had to get the shittiest of the options, because the people, they were probably a lot newer to the game than I am, for instance. So, like, you know, it's a bit rough to give a new player a crappier pick and give me a good pick when I know the game as well, and I should be able to kind of hopefully handle myself a wee bit better. He's picked C-Fusion didn't get to pick places. He literally has zero experience in the game, so he get given a region with the kind of caveat, like, don't be a dick, don't influence people too much. Like, you can influence your nearby area a little bit, but don't, like, straight up screw over people, I think. And he has kind of said that he doesn't really want to go and try, pick fights with players and stuff. So, like, him getting a stronger one. It's a very safe one. It's like easing him into the MP, because no one likes to, join an MP and just get immediately fucked by a more experienced player. It's not a fun experience for people. I know people like Spambuka, for instance, has played a lot of MPs, and like if he's in, like, say he was in India, right? He was in the central India, and someone was like in the west of India who was like a really new player. Spam almost certainly would kill that player, but imagine being that player and having someone who's really good at the game just blob like crazy in your nearby area, gun straight for you and wipe you out the game. Like, how freaking miserable would that make you? Like, it would just ruin your game. You wouldn't want to come back. It would just be shit. It would just be real shit. So there is kind of... Most players have a kind of understanding, like, there isn't a rule against being a dick like that in MPs, but it's a kind of unspoken rule, and if you break it, people will not want to play with you. They will think you're just a giant dickhead, and like, you have to be kind of careful there as well. Like, that's, I hope I avoided that. I did kill one player in the first one, but that was because they were very over aggressive with their Diplo in regards to, like, when you're allied to a Scotland player and you say to that Scotland player, hey, I want London, you're like, no. As a Scotland player, you're like, London's a part of the UK. Scotland player UK kind of goes hand in hand. Why would you try strong arm me for that? Like, what? And just genuinely not been that great in general. And then trying to ally like the other like super aggressive player killer in the MP. It was a very valid justification for killing him, but I mean, it still is technically a killing. Yeah, I try not to, because like I do have a lot more hours than most people, and bullying people that are new to the game, like the difference for like people that are just starting to people that have a lot of hours, like for the first couple of 100 hours, you're still going to be learning the game. People are like, oh, I've got like 300 hours in EU4, I'm really good at it. You're like, no, you're pretty much still a babby. And that's not condescending or whatever, that's just generally how it's kind of seen. Like, you really don't know much until you're very much into the hundreds of hours, like, not just a couple of hundred. Wait, I have the watch. Everyone's accusing me of stealing it. I literally have it in my pocket. I picked up it's right there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I picked the wrong one. See, yeah, that's it. You said a rat living down the Seuss had stole it, climbed down there and retrieved it. I'm gonna give us corner for it right away. We can be friends again. Oh, look at us. Look at us. I'm Zagoti tier. I have no idea what that is. Who was the player kill? The player killer was Kaiser. In the first MP, Hoovy had tried to reach out to Kaiser to join up against us, which was the final kind of like, right, Hoovy kind of needs to die now. Because originally he had been a really big dick when it came to being very demanding of the allies, which was like me, you and Dennis at the time. But eventually that kind of went down. Like, we gave him shit for it enough that he was like, right, maybe I've been a bit of a dick, and apologised and started to help out and started to be like a really good ally. Then, like, out of nowhere, I think he started to get worried that we were all going to turn on him. So he did something that made us have to all turn on him, which was hilarious. The man says what looks like 8 carcasses right outside his house and garbage stacked in his front door. Yeah, As Pizza's posted in the chat, the EU4 MP, it starts on Sunday, and I'm pretty sure, Pizza can confirm I'm not part of whatever's organising it, but if you get in by I think Friday before they do like the pit or reveal the regions for everyone in like a stream. I think they were planning to do. I don't know if they still are. But I think you've got till like Friday reasonably, well you can still get in without it being a kind of big issue to the rest of the people or being unfair. I don't know how it's going to work after that though. No perk. That kind of sucks. What would I need? I probably don't need much more speech, but I'm going to put a wee bit into speech. I wouldn't stop someone from signing them up after Friday, but they get scrap. Yeah, so you would be very much kind of handicapped on your picks signing up after that. I'd literally choose a nation for them. Yeah, which would be kind of rough if you get a really shitty one. Because I don't think there's many good ones left. Because I think there's a lot of people that are wanting to play it this time. So the amount of people playing is a lot higher, which leads to... Oh wait, he can do repair, can't he? I'll go lockpick. Which leads to all the good ones getting taken. Because I mean... Like, that's sort of the explanation for the crap I got. Oh wow, right. Oh, that's why all this stuff is lying everywhere. It's because we literally just blew up the shitter. That would explain it. Yeah. I can think of an interesting nation for someone to play, but I can't recommend it for new players. Is it Scotland? Yeah, we have 19 players counting Baron and Greasy as one. Oh, that's right, because they're doing a double. Which is pretty cool. Man, there's literally chunks of Brahmin everywhere. At least I assume that's Brahmin or shit. It's either Brahmin or shit. Either way, it's not nice. What do you do here on this motel? Yeah, the thing's real clear. Oh wow! Right, so that's the thing that tells you that it's down in the outhouse. Right. Set them as soon as they set them off. Rose. Don't go to the ghost farm unless you're tired of living. Oh, that's weird. What do you do here? Right. It's just weird though. Right, so that's... Oh, come on, Sulik. Go away. Yeah, come on. Does he get dynamite in his back? It's indeed shit, yeah. No, Pizza and JJ would understand what one it is, but saying it would be very revealing. I mean, yeah, because you would literally be revealing it. Yeah, I can see your logic there, Erkin. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest, I wasn't looking forward to the MP when I got the list of stuff, to the point where I'm like, you know what, those are pretty much all unplayable, with the exception of the third one, which is just probably not going to be great if, you know, if there's someone else in that area that's caused me to have to get downgraded to that one, it's pretty much just a death sentence if they're in any way capable. But with like a very, very, very minor kind of change to the first one, literally like the exactly identical nation next to it was enough that it was like, right, that is barely doable now. It's still going to be a super rough start, like a really rough start, but it's not like sitting doing nothing for 10-20 years boring kind of start, which was what I was looking at. Because I mean, no one wants to jump into an MP and spend the first 10-20 years waiting for AI favours to build up because of the freaking the situation you kind of stuck in. Right, Kaga? More like Kagdeed? No, that's terrible. That's a really bad one. They've got freaking... Right, what one's Kaga? It's you, isn't it? You're the one that looks like Ian from the first one. Right, he's a bandit. No, you're Kaga. Right, 95, 95, 95. Right, you and... Can we go for the deck? We can go for the deck. Yeah! Shoot me the deck. The first GGMP was kind of a slow start for some of us. Especially the one. I don't know about slow start for me and you. You had to pretty much. Well, it kind of was slow, yeah, because I was a vassal to Scotland, and Scotland starts off guaranteed by France. So in order to get my independence, I had to beat France and Scotland, and I'm pretty sure they got another kind of shitty alliance as well. Well, shitty for me that is. Oh, what are you doing, Ian? Or not Ian, Vic. Oh, bless me. That was a hell of a sneeze. I genuinely need to run away. I might be about to die. He's probably going to be able to reach me like that. Yeah, that's a rifle. Because I have... Not only do I have no stim packs, but I've got nowhere... Ah, god damn it. All the way back here. Right, well, fuck it. Yeah, that was Kaga. Showing that he is, in fact, the better person. You know what? Is there any way to make these two actually just stay up here and not get hit by the explosion? From down the fire with a stranger 150. The Jake of the relationship, yeah.
What,
just the bad man. I need you to wait here.
Want to take a little nap, talk to Grampy Bone, not going anywhere.
Ah, you're a good man. You're a good man. You... It's weird that he doesn't get a voice guy. Because, I mean, he is one that you very much kind of get railroaded into being around. Let's make a wee shav. And then... give a shit him in the dick. Where else are you going to shoot them? It's optimal. Right. There we go. Now, let's go. That's it for now, and you. Let's go. I've noticed absolutely nowhere sell stim packs so far. Kind of annoying. Vic is terrible at combat until late game, but he has great skills to use on his behalf. Yeah, I've noticed his repairing is really high. That's why I didn't level up repairing there, because his is just so high. Let's go kill this rat again. It's the geyser. Yeah, I'm super looking forward to the next couple of weeks. Incredibly busy with interesting stuff in the community between the retro games marathon and the EU4 MP and then the Divinity MP. It's just like chock a block. Like that's what, like, I think 1 week you'll get like 3 different things on, and it's pretty damn awesome. I was one of the few people that was smart enough to actually schedule the freaking MP, or not the MP, sorry, the what's the other one? The retro games one, when I wasn't doing something else like an MP. People are like, oh, I've you know, just put in for that and I've accidentally done it in the MP one. And too, but only after my last speech is over tomorrow, making me sit there nervous. I know a lot of people, I know you, I'm pretty sure you said you were not really great kind of with that kind of pressure, like when it comes to like actually, yeah, you like you are, like you say that you're not, right? But yeah, like it's the well, you just kind of gets in your mind, kind of. Yeah, I get what you mean there. Because you seem to be fairly fine when it comes to like talking or whatever. I imagine streaming helps with that as well. At least I've found that it really helps with the ability to just talk. I mean, I've never been shy. Well, I have. I used to be super shy. I used to have absolutely no ability to talk to people or anything, and now that very much isn't the case. I am very capable of it, and I quite enjoy it now. It's one of the things I've absolutely loved from streaming. I mean, it's not like a massive amount of people that are watching or anything, but it's nice. It's real nice. It's very relaxing. It's not stressful, which is one of the things I thought it was going to be. It's just you playing, talking to yourself, occasionally looking at a chat and responding to someone. And as long as you don't kind of let it in your head, it's incredibly simple. If there's anyone that's currently watching, like, you know what, I would kind of like to do that, but I'm a wee bit nervous, a wee bit scared. Honestly, the best way to help that, the best way to go over that, is to just jump in. Just be like, you know what? And this is something I think to myself when I do most things that are let out of my comfort zone. It's like, just ask myself, what's the worst that could happen? Because genuinely, right? Think about it. What's the worst that could happen from someone taking up, you know, streaming or stuff like that? Realistically, what's the worst thing they have to fear? What, someone maybe be mean or say something not nice to you? Like, you live your life terrified of that all the time, you're not going to get very far. Just, I know it's very simple to just say don't let it bother you, but yeah, just kind of like, you know what? Someone being a wee bit mean to me over the internet, is that something I really want to lose sleep over? Because I reckon the boost you get from actually streaming and how much it helps you when it comes to actually speaking to people and interacting with people in real life, face to face, the bonuses you'll get from that over maybe the tiny little fear of like maybe someone being a wee bit mean to you. Someone spots them. No, shot applies. That fair enough to that one. C-Space. Mocking you for not playing Mario. To be fair, Nick, right? When you stream Mario, you get my full support. When you don't stream Mario, you don't get my full support. I'm just trying to push you. Maybe if you are American and you do want to take up streaming, maybe send a message to your local police station just saying like, hey, I'm going to be streaming, this is what a swatting incident is. If you get any calls, just be aware, right? Just for your sake, right? I don't want to be the guy that got someone killed, you know. But for us in civilized countries where that isn't an issue, stream away. What's the worst that could happen, right? Oh, mother freaking god, what the hell? Are you hostile? I don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against what looks like about another 8. Sure hope they're not hostile. Right, you've got a gun. Can we back up a wee bit? Yeah, there we go, thank fuck for that. Trying to damage them. Oh, wow, they're going for him. Outworlds are trash. Right, they're saying Outworlders, which makes me think it's just like... I said more civilized than freaking not getting like education as a kind of standard for your people, right? What kind of countries, you know, allowing that? Like, holy crap, not giving or not highly rating your ability to keep your people healthy and safe. Like, oh yeah, you know, everyone walks around with freaking guns and shit. Like, if you do get shot, it costs you, like, you literally have to go into debt to pay off the ambulance ride just to get freaking help. That's not civilized. I'm sorry, but we don't need to worry about that stuff. For all for all Scotland, like you've heard my Oh, they're busting us. Yeah, Vic's dead. That's a crappy fucking... That's a really shitty freaking event. What the fuck? That's annoyingly one that's added in by the restoration project, which... Like, that's kind of stupid, like, for them to just be hostile to you with, like, automatic weapons when there's literally 3 and one of their bus does 70. They shouldn't have attacked you. It's stupid, because it's not even the first time that shit's happened. I think we can maybe save the... You know, I don't even think they need our help saving them. Looking at this. Get DD'd. Go over here and shoot you. Education and healthcare, they just cost your life and your sanity. Yeah, exactly. Like, the fact that people have to go into so much debt just to get a good education is incredibly sad. Like, I recently found out today I was incredibly mistaken with the Scottish education system. It isn't 3 years free higher education we get. It's 5. So basically, you get up until a master's paid for you. If I want to go and get my master's in electrical engineering, it all gets paid for me. I do have to repay some, but only after I make more than 30 grand a year. And I can tell you right now, I could live so goddamn comfortably on 30 grand a year that I would be able to pretty easily put 5k a year away to pay off loans, and that's all you have to pay back in that 5-year span. If you take a loan, the maximum loan each time, the total you will have to pay back is roughly about 20,000. And I know of people in America who have, for 1 year of education, not even like for like their masters or whatever, for just 1 year annually, they were like 70k or something. They said in one of their years. That's American, however, it's not the same, but it's pretty crazy, because I don't know. I think the difference between American and like UK, because England is different. England don't have it that good either. They've got it a little bit less good, but it's still really good in England as well. But in America, it's like, you know, they see university as a business, a way to make money and a way to generate income. But over here, and I think it's a fairly standard for most European countries, that they don't look at universities and education as a way to suck money from people who literally don't have jobs yet. They see it as a way to educate their populace, because the importance of having an educated populace is pretty goddamn important to your society, and it's pretty damn helpful as well. But certain uncivilized countries maybe don't understand that. Not that I'm talking about anyone in particular there. Educated populace. I mean, Brexit, yeah. Maybe if more English people got a couple extra year for free in their education, then they would have been smart enough to realise it's a really bad idea. Vaccines cause protein spikes. I've read it online. I've been shaming them about their healthcare space. But yes, let's continue with the shame. Because imagine you get shot, or you get rushed to hospital, and 2 seconds. And you're lying there, your guts hanging out, doctor trying to sew you up, and he just kind of turns to you and looks at you and goes, "Cash or card, buddy?" You're like, what? Come on, you're like, cash or card? I'm dying here, doc. And it's like, no, cash or card, can you pay? Oh, you can't, right? Can EMTs, can you take this guy to the shitty hospital across town? The one that's free? Yeah, cheers. Imagine that. I may be able to physically recover, but I'll never financially recover. Yeah, you get prescribed a bunch of drugs to help with your pain, deal with your pain for the rest of your life that you're in. It ain't like that. What? Yeah, they just fling you out the window. There's like a wee trampoline that they fling you out the window. You hit the trampoline, you just shoot straight into the EMT. It's actually worse. I know it's worse. They wouldn't let you in to freaking start sewing you up first. Give you all the service, not tell you. Yeah, man, that's so sad. Just and you just get a bill. It's crazy. It's to me, it baffles me. It absolutely baffles me. I can't imagine how horrible that must be for like the average American. Because I mean, like, Americans, right? If you're a rich American, you're normally a very rich American. But if you're not a rich American, you're very much a very poor American. You're like, there is very little in between from what I've seen. It just goes to like, oh, you're loaded, you can afford all this shit, to, hey, you have to work 3 jobs, most of your money comes from tips, and if you can't get enough of them, you're probably not going to have a dinner to feed to you and your kids that night. It's like, Jesus freaking Christ. Do you just not care about your, like, populace at all? It baffles me, right? And I'm considered a fairly unfeeling, like, monster of a guy, right? You know, throw babies in ovens, but even I'm like, you know what, USA? Too far, buddy. Too far. All of us Americans just don't live in a squalid city centre. Just move out. Just move out of America. You are completely right, Nick. Half of the populace literally don't care about the other half, yeah. And then don't get me even started in your politics system, right? I'm sorry. Like, we're currently under the rule of Tories, right? And as a Scotsman, that hurts because, you know, that's pretty bad for us historically. But at least there's a chance of someone else kind of getting it. And when the Tories get in power, yeah, they'll have stuff that maybe doesn't, like, a lot of the populace don't agree with, but they still do stuff, right? They don't get it, like, held up in Parliament for crazy amount of times, with the exception of, like, Brexit, right? Brexit was very much an exception, because normally, whether we like it or not, the stuff gets shoved through. The Tories being in power, they're able to shove the stuff through. It's the whole point of them having the kind of majority. But with America, you can have the majority of 2 out of your 3 freaking things, and it be blocked by that third. So see if you don't have all 3, just nothing gets done. And it's like 4 years of basically your entire country just being ground to a halt. Your government literally gets shut down, and that's crazy. That is, to me that is crazy. Like, what the frick? Whatever you want isn't exactly, Eric. What the fuck? 3 of the 3 right now, and they're still stalling. Freaking America, man. Wait, is it 3 out of 3? Unless you have a Senate supermajority, nothing happened. It's so sad. It is so goddamn sad. Watching it, you're like... Because people very much like to say that America is the greatest country in the world, right? Especially Americans. Americans love to say that, right? It's very much a tagline I've heard from many proud Americans, right? But it maybe used to be true. Like, they used to be an absolute powerhouse on a lot of things. They used to be considered fairly highly, but I think with the way their system works, it's basically like their entire country grinds to a halt whenever something can't get done like that. So they slowly fall further and further behind, and like their massive corporations and companies are the only ones that are able to kind of, you know, profit off of it, and they, with the bribes and the stuff that they can kind of get away with, and as they grow, they can buy their way into the political system more and more, because that's a genuinely okay way of doing your politics, is like having giant companies buy your campaign to get you elected for stuff, and like that's super corrupt. Like, what the fuck? Like, Jen, what the fuck? Just the way the system works. It's terrible. I can't imagine being American and having to go through all that, thinking this is fun, this is good, I'm happy about this. Don't get me even started in the whole tipping thing as well. Like, not just paying your freaking employees a reasonable wage, you have to kind of rely, or they have to end up relying on the generosity of others. Like, that is crazy. He says, as a Twitch streamer, or as someone who streams on Twitch, I'm not a Twitch streamer, right? As a person who streams on Twitch, who gets most of the income that isn't from, like his uni, is from donations and subs and stuff. I don't live off donations, right? Pretty much, in fact, I was going to say everything I've made from streaming I've put back into the stream, but that's not actually true. I've put by far more than that into the stream again, with the likes of the whole new computer wasn't actually from streaming. That was something I had put money by for off my own back, and I was able to cover the rest of it with some of the stream money, all of the stream money, sorry, but that still wasn't enough to get a kind of reasonable one. And to be fair, I'm actually still missing parts of my computer that is really bringing it down. For instance, my hard drive actually throttles my internet, it's so bad, because I really skimped on it when I was buying it, because I just couldn't afford to get the one that I wanted. So I kind of got a temporary kind of crappy one, and I plan to go back and get like a fast SSD that's fairly decently sized. But until then, I'm stuck with a kind of crappy one. As much as people think I make an absolute ton off this, I really don't. They are pretty cheap, luckily. But unfortunately, like, my money is super tight because it's Christmas. I've got like 3 people in my life that I genuinely care enough to buy Christmas presents for. And unfortunately, I have to spend quite a lot of the money on a couple of them as well. So I've had to have that money back. Like, I've had that money by for literally like a month now. But I still have to kind of ration out my money. So like everything I make from stream still goes back into streaming, but my actual money I get day to day, I've had to like cut back in a lot of my general expenses to kind of put the money by for Christmas. Like, it would be better after Christmas, where I could put more of my actual genuine money back into the stream and whatever, for likes of like DDR pads and what was the other one? I think there was something else I was going to grab. Or the hard drive, for instance. That is something people keep on saying, is, you just milk C Fusion for more money, and that, like I have said multiple times, I genuinely, I really dislike that. Like, it was really nice that I got all that from C Fusion when I did the stream, right? It was. I'm not gonna lie and say like, who cares about the money? It was really nice. It was freaking awesome. But I don't do well with getting gifts. I'm pretty sure C Fusion Gen does know that. I've specifically told him. So when he's gifting me, right, you're probably, oh, that's nice. He's doing it to spite me. He's an evil bastard, right? And also, right, I don't like the thought of that. Like, I like C Fusion as a friend, as a genuine friend at this point. Like, we talk fairly often when I'm having my wee mad raves in the Discord and stuff. And he's, as much as I give him shit on stream and I take the piss out of him all the time, he maybe pretends like he's some sort of unfeeling, hard-assed wee asshole. He's a genuinely nice person as well underneath that. And I would hate if there was any kind of thought in his mind that, I'm only friends with him for money. Because that isn't how it is. And I would absolutely hate for that to be the story. So it's actually got to the point where I've been out my way to make sure there's less ways for him to kind of do it. Like the tier 3 sub, I tried to threaten him, basically, I'll just ban you if you do it. And they called the bluff anyway because he's an asshole. And there has been others. But yeah, I don't plan to ever do a CC ever again, specifically because of him. Because, I don't know, when I get stuff, I'm always grateful, but I am incredibly... what's the word for it? Makes me feel incredibly awkward. Whenever anyone does anything nice to me, ever, just in the same way, if anyone ever fucks me over or kind of slights me in any way, I will remember it for the rest of my life, right? You've heard the stories of my dad where he screwed me over in the MP or in the skirmish when I was a kid, and that stuck with me for the rest of my life. Me and my dad genuinely don't talk. Not just because of stuff like that, there has been much more serious stuff, but I don't forgive him for the bad things he's done. I don't forgive really anyone when they do bad things to me. But in that same regard, when people do something nice to me or for me, genuinely, I will forever remember it, and I will always have a massively positive opinion of them, and I'll always kind of feel a little bit indebted to them, if that makes sense. And I hate that. I hate feeling indebted to people. I like to very much have a clean slate with everyone. I don't like anyone having favours on me. Right now, Baron has 2 favours on me, and it genuinely does. Yes, Baron, it makes me super uncomfortable because I'm he can call them in at any time, and my kind of moral compass does not let me kind of ignore it. I will have to do my best to kind of get through to it. I still do owe you an insult, Errol, and it's so freaking hard to think of one for you because you're just so goddamn positive. That's actually why I keep on bumping up the prices of it, because the people that redeem it are assholes because they're super nice, and it's really hard to think of something to insult them with. Baron gets them and redeems them. I can hit him with a bunch of stuff, like how he's incompetent, or he's the dumbest intelligent person I probably know, stuff like that. It's just an ineptitude in just general life. I'm sorry, Baron, this is 3 insults for free. I mean, you know what? That's a gift, right? It's my gift to you, Baron, right? But people like Voomer or Volcron, right? Volcron, my only interaction with Volcron has been positive. He's only ever done nice things, not just for fucking me. Literally any interaction with any streamer I have seen him do, he has been positive and genuinely a nice person. I have never seen him once get angry or degrade anyone or be angry at anyone or just genuinely be a dick to anyone in any sort of way. And it's you've given me nothing to work with. How am I supposed to think of something to mock you about when it comes to that? You're just too nice. All I have to do is say something. Why would I ever redeem it? All I have to do is say something in chat. Yeah. Oh, Baron. Baron knows, right? See, the more I mock you and give you crap, genuinely, is how I kind of be you know what? I like you, right? Not always. If I don't mock you, it doesn't mean I don't like you. But see, people who I tend to mock more than others, for instance, JJ, Pizza, C-Fusion, Strudel. Those are people who I am what I would consider incredibly close with, in a kind of online space, right? Not a best friends in real life or stuff, but when it comes to people that I talk to online, they're probably the people that I'm closest to. That's why I'm so aggressive when I speak to some of them. Sometimes, if I'm angry, I can be a lot angrier at them than I would be with other people, because I know they know me well enough to know that it's not actual hatred towards them. I'm just angry and I'm just venting, and they know that. But like, Baron is another one where I will mock Baron an absolute shit ton. But that's only because, one, I know Baron can take it. And I know he's got a good sense of humour, and he is a good guy. That's the only reason, Baron. It's the only reason. I mock you because I care. That's what I'm trying to say, basically, right? I mock and I belittle you and I bully you all because I care, right? And if you don't believe that, then, well, fuck you. Mock Voltron for being too nice. That's the thing, it doesn't work. You can't mock someone for being too nice. It's like punching a baby. Young is just too full of toxic. That's exactly it, Max. That sums me up very well. I am, other than the fact that I actually describe myself as a feminist, I'm a very toxically masculine person who just also happens to be very much in a kind of feminist kind of viewpoint. I'm not going to go into why. But yeah, super toxic. Horseshoe theory. What's the horseshoe theory? I've never heard that. Or is this something about furries? Have I just accidentally stumbled into some like furry code here? Horseshoes. I hear horseshoes and I just instantly think of what's his face? Alpha. Forever now he's just gonna be just the centaur guy. The guy who literally moved to Tokyo to get cheaper prices on his furry suits. Two ends of the spectrum come back to being close to each other like a horse. Ah, right, yeah, I get that one. I mean, that one makes sense, yeah. Basically, yeah. Because, yeah, I if someone was to say, like, you're proper, you kind of ooze toxic masculinity, I could see why they would maybe think that. I could maybe see why. Like, I hope I'm not. Like, I like to consider myself fairly
Vault. Vault I know of is the one inside the
understanding.
city. Big friggin' hole. You can't miss it. Trust me.
Wait, actually, can I get this guy? Normally you can only talk to people like this if they're like super important or they're traveller dudes. What does he look like? Oh, he's a bartender called Cassidy.
Well now, if it ain't the mysterious stranger.
It's
What
in
can I do for
Cassidy's
you today?
caravans? Surely not.
Vault? Only vault I know of is the one inside the city. Big, interesting. Friend, Vault City ain't an interesting place.
This restored content
Unless
that
the
was
guards
recorded
get
in
bored,
someone's
then you better
basement.
take cover. Why you asking? You looking for something in this sinkhole?
Yeah, it might be the content. Wait, trade.
Well,
Do you have stim packs? You get stuff, but not stim packs. Man, mister, you're the worst. Oh, that's another thing. The pizza being the worst emote is like, I'm so proud of it, right? I'm so proud of Baron for it. It makes me really giggle that Baron's best emote he's given to me. Like, that is probably the best one he's made.
What you be need?
Oh wait, that's Silk. The character is very much in the base game, but the model and animations are cut content. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I do like the wee things it adds. Right, I don't know much about this area. I don't remember much of like the one Let's Play I actually watched. Happy Harry's, that sounds like drugs. Oh no, this sounds like drugs. That's such a bad one though, Baron. It's just so ugly. Now, I'm going to save now that I'm here, right? And I'm going to be careful. Because the last Doctor I met ate people. He ate people, right? He chopped them up and he sold them to a guy who sold them to other people. And people ate them and they loved them and whatever. So, let's be careful. What is this place? He'll call a body shop for Volsimon. And the old Doctor in the back, patch up whoever needs some attention. Old doctor, it's probably the auto doc, yeah. It's a loaner from the city. It can be a little ornery sometimes, but it does the job. Had some other questions. What is this place? Wait. I do need his services. Oh no, I don't. No, I don't. My bad. VDC's isn't really can't hurt you. Oh, I feel like he can. I feel like he might be able to. Right, this looks like an actual shop. What do you have in stack? Did that say stack? Am I reading that wrong? Metal armor. I'm probably gonna get that for Sulik actually. And get another leather for Vic. That's really expensive, but we can do it. And you, I do need a bunch of you. And how much is this? Pretty expensive. Pretty goddamn expensive. I'm gonna get a grenade. I do like grenades. Have some fruits. You have that as well. All these. Bunch of these. Bunch of these. Bunch of these. Anything else? Not really. Do you have any money? You have a lot of money. I'll take all your money as well. And maybe take back one of these. It's gonna be a wee bit off, isn't it? Yep. Put back 30 of these and done. Offer. Talk. Implied Cassidy is FNUV, Fallout New Vegas is Cassie's father. Yeah, that's what I assumed. When I seen his name was Cassidy, I was like, is in Cassidy's Caravans? So I remember that much of that game at least. Right, you, Mia. Trade. Here you go, and give me all this garbage. I'll give him one bullet. Yep, one bullet. Actually, you know what? Not one. You give me all of them. Oh, even it said that. There we go. Longplay, as I recall. Yeah, I imagine. It's probably one of those things that they'll just kind of retroactively kind of be like, oh, that was our father in Fallout 2 that you talked to, and it's like, no, it wasn't. A bit like what's her name, J.K. Rowling, where she like goes back and changes everyone's like history or background in the Harry Potter books after they've all been released and had the films and that. To be a wee bit more thing. There's a skit for that I absolutely love. It's just hilarious. I can't think of the name of it now though. Right, what do we need? Another one of you, and what was the other one? There was definitely something else I could sell, wasn't there? On Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, that's what I mean, Max. Like, in Fallout New Vegas, they're like, oh, you know, this I suppose, yeah. E-cash. What can I even sell? That's antidote, need that, need all them, need them. Oh, we need drugs. Well, I'll give them enough money to cover it. 1,000. Oh, that's not the number I meant to get. Give me back. There we go. And I should be able to. Wait, why can't I put the metal armor on? Actually, thinking about it. Oh, it does reduce your armor class. Obviously, because it's heavy, it's harder to dodge. Just straight up taking less damage with enemies. You know what? I can bob and weave. Oh wait, no. Yeah. So like, you're getting it.
What you be needing?
What? I've been needing you, buddy. both of these. You. And that should do. Then combat control. Metal armor. Back to trading. Because actually gay for the chosen one. J.K. Rowling probably. Yeah. Yeah, and Darius knows exactly what I mean. Yep. Freaking J.K. Rowling. Just got my money back now. I should get a good bit of money from... Don't know if I've already got one of them. And yeah, I've still got one of them actually. Unload it first, I suppose, actually. Yeah, there we go. I don't have a lot of that bullets, those bullets left, I don't think. Yeah, where'd they go? Am I missing them? Is it one of them? It's probably one of them, isn't it? Yeah. How much is that? 1,000 odd. Oh wow, it's only 1,071. Could have sworn it had to be a bit more than that, but alright. Here. There we can. Do I care about that last wee dod? Oh wait, actually, I care about these. What are you? Full metal. Full metal jacket, hollow point. What's the hollow point bit of that again? 3 to 2. 1 to 2, so this one is the better one. But that one I think goes through armour. I'll get one batch of both, I suppose. In fact, no, I can get tons of that. Jesus. Give me it all. Yeah, have that. That's close enough. I don't really care about min-maxing the amount of money. So, me or you. HP is for softies. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But thank you very much for confirming. Now there was another place pretty close to here that was unknown. I'll go see what that is. I think that might be another town. I can't remember. I can't remember specifically. I'm pretty sure it is another town. But I'm very much running on, like, it's not even my memories, it's like my memories of someone else's memories, kind of. Yeah, it is a town. Oh man, we're right there. We're right there. Who's this? You've got an SMG. You've all got guns. Band of robbers. Oh, they don't appreciate us trying to leave, I guess. Where's my pistol? Right, we're gonna go for the SMG or... Go for the SMG person. If anyone's going to hurt me, it's going to be them. Well, let's get away for use too. Nice, back. Oh, it's not an SMG, it's just a pistol. That looks like a shotgun this guy's got here. How good's my not? It's out of range. 52, may as well. Good stuff, Vic. Right, they're going for me again. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. Got me a bitch. Yeah, there we go, so like you get them. 1, 2. Back up a wee bit. That looks like a shotgun shot. They're going against me now as well. I need to be careful. I don't think I'm going to survive this one. Oh, it was meant to be him I was going to shoot anyway, actually. She almost dead? No. What do you mean almost dead? Almost dead, then 16 damage, isn't it? Is she going to run or is she going to shoot? She's shot from me. He's going to try and chip me. Should be able to finish her. How far is it also? I'm literally just at Vault City. I think I ignored one of the areas you should go to though, to get here quicker. Right, come on, Sulik, knock him down. Get him! Get him! Stim pack? I mean, he's got stim packs though. I don't want stim packs. Well. Did. Good job. Did that just knock him down? Right, didn't kill him. Gonna help. Does that kill him? And then I'm gonna reload everything. There we go. And then in turn. Use my stim packs in the inventory. Exactly. They're just holding my stuff. They don't realise, but they're just holding it. Let's... Damn. 95. I think you missed 95. There we go. Kill him? No. That's good. Going for Sulik. Sulik's got a bunch of health and a bunch of armour. It's kind of risky going for this person. Let's actually finish him off as well. Or not. Oh, come on, Vic, how do you miss that? Oh, you can use that. I've got him so that he doesn't go too far away, Quintuple, or he runs like miles away and tries to engage the enemies and just gets killed. Nice. And then I should be able to kill this guy with this one. What? Fuck you, game. She ran out of ammo. And he's not dead. Jesus. Wow. Boot to the face kills you, I can imagine. This place is just a robber encampment by the looks of it. I'm guessing it's part of the cut content. The cut content kind of, I'm not saying it's broken, but it's not quite as refined as the rest of the stuff a lot of the time. Like the NPCs very much just seem like flung in place, which is a little disappointing. Right, there's still 2 people left, and they're shooting for me. They've got crazy range for only having pistols. Uh-oh. Keep running. I can only hit this one. And I missed, didn't I? Yeah. Right, go on. Shoot. Back. She's gonna be dying soon, surely. I don't want that person there to bust me or to screw me. And not in a good way. Oh, we hit her. We hit her. Come on, Vic. Shoot him! Ah, there we go. That's what I was worried about. Does that heal me? Does nothing. Back. What the hell was that? Ow. How much was that? That was pretty much all my health. Almost dead. Do we risk it? Do we risk it? We don't have the range. Ah, bamboozled. Sure, a piece of wood isn't falling off. I can't rule that out, sadly. Yeah, there we go. 2. Goddamn good. 190 experience. Game. Yeah, I did have a shotgun. I was completely right. You, Desert Eagle as well. Bunch of money if there was ever any place to actually sell this junk. So like,
What you be need?
I need you, buddy. I need you. We don't want to put that one in there. You know what? So like, what could go wrong? Honestly, what could go wrong? I can't think of a scenario where giving him an LMG and telling him to shoot whatever can possibly hurt me in any way. Be custom? I want you to be custom, right? I want you to be careful not to hit me, right? Run away when you need a tourniquet, which is the highest one. Range, then melee. Stay close to me. Stay close to me. Attack. I wish I could make him attack the weakest, but whoever's closest, don't try and go spamming like crazy. And when hurt a bit. There we go. No risk of any idea, like super trustworthy. Yeah, many Vicks have died by the hands of Silic. Yep. Let's take my life at SMG. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, no. Oh, I keep on pressing that one by accident. That's it for now. Now, where is it? You. Oh, I can't rest here. Screw you, game. Wait, what the hell is this? Is there even anything here? That's probably one of those stupid things that there's like a bunch of effort being put into it, but there's actually nothing there, so there's no point going to it. Right, look how close we are. Look, freaking hell, game. Is that a goal? No, it's just been badly bumped. Which could be a goal, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, this goes. Just gonna keep my weapons out, just in case. Right, well, they're friendly enough. Well, it's been really dry lately, yeah. How about you? I did come far to get here, actually. What's in here? Is that a shop? No. The harp. I wonder where the harp is. Your shop? Like, literally any shop would be nice. I am Luz. What do you want? Booze, Luz. Let's not do that. Let's tell about this place. Just a bunch of ghouls. Can we barter for a 24-hour marathon? I mean, technically for me right now, it's what 34 hours for me, but it's not up. It's not streaming, which basically isn't the same, like in any way, or even close to is rough. There's a big difference between just being up for 34 hours and streaming for 24 hours. So you so be careful. Assholes, if anyone's gonna cap us, it's them. They're fucking crazy. I'm gonna watch myself around here if I were you. I think I've got the right idea. Just a little genetic cleansing. I'll start with you. Goodbye. Let's not advocate genocide in the middle of the stream. And I like to make slightly less than Like make a fool of things that are slightly risky, but not today. I'm a little tired. I can't think of things that are witty enough recently as it is. Maybe when I'm like running on empty, no fumes, doing it again. Not a good idea. Come on, give me some stim packs. Why does no one have anything? Is there some no or love? Murder Hobo or just the MPs when I'm with Sea Fusion and Helden. Otherwise, it's fairly. I try to go for the fairly good one. I mean, I got accused of being Murder Hobo in Fallout 1, but I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe every one of the endings were about as good as they could be. Because the slide for the ghouls, they survived and they were happy and they had water. The vault survives, they're happy. I killed the overseer. It wasn't a good ending for him, but the Brotherhood, they get a good ending as well. Obviously the mutants get a bad ending. And who else? The NCR get a good ending, and all the other wee towns get a good ending. So I reckon it was a good ending. Oh. Can you heal me? That's true, but the radiation seems to have given his ghouls longer lifespan. Close, it took away almost everything else. Took what away? Oh, we look like friggin' freaks. We don't have any skin, for Christ's sakes. As a group, you're not the most attractive bunch in the planet. Ah. Well, I guess you have seen better days. You could say that. Trade all yours to be a normal person again. Not much hope for that. If those fools in Vault City would share their medical technology, I'm sure we could cleanse the excess radiation and heal ourselves. They won't help you. Been to Vault City to tell you what to think. The chance of getting help from these bigots is, might as well watch a paper dog chasing his bestest cat through hell. Let me ask you something else. Can you provide healing? Can you heal me? Right. Hey, there we go. Don't need to sit here and heal him. Yeah, see you all, love. One of my friends is hurt. Let me ask you something else. Put them up. What do you do here? Apparel do what? Administer, there's always paperwork. Right. So we're looking for Harold. He's probably the guy that we need to talk to. I don't know why. I don't know why we're here. Beside no, that looks like there's that green area. Is this an extra wee bit? I would have swore this would have been the end. It's very rare that there's something to the top left. What even is this? Looks like... what that is? That's just a construction zone, it's not been fully built yet, that's probably why. Poseidon oil. That is covered in Fallout 4. There is a couple of places in Fallout 4 where there's Poseidon oil. What's in here? You look... Like there's one of the people that have been badly burnt. Survival gear, eh? A short goal. It's Helden! Percy Crump here, master merchant in the locality. But you can just call me plain old Percy. Yes you can, heck everyone does. Now what can I do for you? What am I buying? Let's see what you've got, Percy. Was it Percy? I've already forgotten. FN FAL, cool. 14mm pistol, cool. All these, give me them all. Give me them all, there we go, that's better. 7.62. I don't see any 7.62. But I do see you. Pretty expensive. And how much is your billets? Also pretty expensive. Want some drugs? People love drugs, right? Give you and you, and I gave Sulik all the other stuff, didn't I? Yeah, god damn it. Well, take the bullets back. Oh, these stim packs are expensive as hell! Let's triple it. Go cylindrical and spherical coordinates. Oh, that's lovely. You are reminding me of the fact that I haven't done my math stuff in a bit. What a cruel man you are. Yeah, so like,
What you be need?
give me all the stuff you just got from the last fight. You. Is that a second sledgehammer? It is so. I could have swore I got more from that fight. Maybe the other dude has it. Do you have any more? Yeah, there we go. Do you have any stuff to sell? Because I want that 14mm pistol. Real bad. Real freaking bad. Don't have much in the way of bullets for it though, but like who cares really? As much as I would like that FN file, there is no bullets here for it, so there's no point whatsoever. There we go. Shotgun bullets give you tons of money. There we go, 4 grand from that. On top of the 500, we should be able to just straight up afford everything now. More or less. We're 8 over. That is freaking perfect. Just double checking there's nothing else we can sell. There we go. Just looking around. Goodbye. So now I can get rid of you. It was a good one, but I'm pretty sure this one's better. Yeah, an extra 4 overall damage, much better range. Yeah. I'm actually gonna... Oh. Put that there, put you back up there. Not a whole lot here. There was some newbie out in Black Orchard the other day, hehe. All that. A friend's Woody's gone missing. Don't know more about that. I had a friend named Woody. That Woody, he can sleep like nobody ever did. Was also likes to travel, really likes to pick up the dust. That one does. Around here that is. Woody was going to take a stroll over to the den. You know what the den is? Yeah, I know what it is. I like saying that ain't so bad a problem around Gecko, but you see people in the other parts just ain't used to the way we look. So, can't you put 2 and 2 together? I'm worried that somebody might have killed him. I buried him alive. That's why. I know I hold a hell of a lot of pre-war stock, and Genuine, Radex and Raraway don't do me no good. How about I figure that ought to be worth something to a smooth skin like you? Just how much is a heck of a lot? You'll ever need. Good stuff. I will have a wee look for them if I do come across them. Right now, you're getting sold for a wee bit of you, and the rest in money, which is 198. No, I was a full 90 off. There we go. Again, very tired. Very goddamn tired. I've agreed to go look for him. Now, is it in here? Canoe. I know it said it was a place, like what is this place called? It said there was a place near Vault City that I need to get a part for the car. Golden of Gecko, right, so is this place, this must But Gecko, is it Gecko? Did we not really go to Gecko? Opportunities for what? Maximum potential worth. Sounds like greed to me, huh? But understand greed. Greed is a powerful driving force throughout the history of mankind's greater achievements. Right, one of these guys that talk a lot. I have important information about the survival of Gecko, but I can't get anyone here to listen. What kind of information? One properly could generate an enormous amount of excess power, far more than Gecko needs. So, I've also found out from a very reliable city that Vault City cannot expand without additional power. Vault City, you see, has enough power for their current needs as long as they're careful, but the Vault power plant that they use was never designed for that increased load the city is putting on it. It's at peak capacity right now. Without more power they can't expand. Let's see how that helps you. Well, if the power plant's working better, we could trade our excess power and technological expertise to Vault City in exchange for medical treatment. Without more power, Vault City will burn out the reactor within 15 years. If Gecko's reactor isn't repaired, we won't last half that time. Without medical technology, all of us ghouls are going to die off in the next 20 years. Anyway, everyone loses if Vault... That doesn't make sense. Like, the ghouls have lasted this long, they continue to last just fine. So why are they just suddenly going to start dying off in 20 years? They've literally survived, what, 200 years by this point? So just as a good Samaritan, huh? I got mine covered. Be a natural choice to administer the project. Good is my driving force, but thousands of lives are saved by it. Good is good. Oh man, is this Jake? At least it would be. I hate anyone in Vault City to read my economic data. I'll do it for you. It's a video game, of course there's going to be some contrived reason there's suddenly a problem only you can fix. Yeah. Don't want to be that guy that pernicks at everything. No reason to be that pedantic. Kind of does just feel like that part, maybe, like, you don't need to say that they're dying off though. Like, you could have just said, like, you know, well, not even dying off, but there's mindless ghouls, and there's ghouls with like, you know, actual intellect. So all you need to say is, like, if we don't get help or medical treatment to make there is a chance that we could turn feral or whatever, and that could have been a much better way than just like, oh no, we've survived for 164 years, but now we're suddenly going to start dying for no reason, even though we've already lived this longer. And it's kind of implied that they're able to live for much longer as well. Trading power for healthcare, the US hasn't changed much. Yeah, I'm gonna help him. That seems like a good thing to do. Now, can I get in here? What is in here? Did I get hit by radiation or something? Did I hear, like, squeaking? I should probably hit this button to have a search to see if there's anything we can see. I'm thinking this is maybe the wrong place. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something for the car. I don't know where it is, I just know there's a place near Vault City that has it. I think it sends you back to Vault City as well for another part of the quest. Oh, you're not a ghoul. Each Brahma has its own personality. If you watch them as long as you have to. Who are you? Your name's John. Everyone here just called me Lumpy. Why Lumpy? That's sort of a joke you see. They usually call people like you and me Smoothskins, but I was treated so poorly by other Smoothskins down in Vault City that everyone had here figured that I must be more lumpy than others. Aww. Can I trade with you? Not really. Why were you treated poorly? They said I wasn't human enough for them. I'm sort of radiation resistant, perfect for here, but they didn't like it, treated me like dirt, really. One day I just couldn't take it anymore. I figured that dying out in the waste was better than living with those assholes in Vault City. How'd you end up here? Well, a caravan from Broken Hills found me and brought me here. Been here ever since. One thing about the ghouls here is that they care more about what kind of person you are inside. It's like a big family. Aww, Broken Hills, where are those? Uranium that we need for the atomic reactor from. From what I understand, the uranium is mined by mutants down there, but they have humans to trade the stuff for them. Why the humans? Because they trade uranium to Vault City too. Vault City treats anyone that's not a pure strange human just like lepers. So Broken Hills uses human traders. Some guy named Chad, I think. I will keep that in mind. It's all the junk in the yard. Also, is this a junk yard? Or is it just junk in a yard? Left over from when they were building the reactor before the war. The rest of this stuff, I don't know, it's just Skeeter collects all kind of stuff. Who's Skeeter? Taking apart almost anything you bring to him. Gets most of them back together too, sooner or later. Sometimes things end up in better working condition. Where is he? Usually in his workshop just to the south of the unfinished reactor. Can't almost never drag him out of there. Curious. What did you do here? Card. Right. So was that Skeeter we first talked to then? Or is this Skeeter in here? Is there a door? Yeah, there is a door. Yeah, that must be Skeeter. Hey, it's Skeeter. Speaking of lepers, did you know that the leper in Darkest Dungeon is reference to the King of Jerusalem in real life? I kind of got that feeling. I remember watching Kingdom of Heaven. I love that movie. It's quite a good movie. For all its issues, it's quite a good movie. And yeah, like when I remember playing Darkest Dungeon, it kind of reminded me of him. So I get that's I can get that. Fancy you should ask that. You see, cars use replaceable fuel cells or batteries for fuel. When it broke down, what usually broke down was the fuel cell controller. Most amateurs can't just assume that the battery itself, but you know what? Assuming things does, don't you? Makes an ass out of me and you. Or you and me. So does that mean you have one? Sure, got it right here. Just wait for the car to put it in. You get a car. I might have one. Maybe I just like old chips out. How much for the fuel cell? Need something else. What is it? I'll get parts and brand new super toolkit. Where can I get it? I reckon the best. Yeah, this is the quest that sends me to Vault City. This is kind of annoying. The thing that's used to actually travel the overworld, which is much bigger, is locked behind going from one town to another town to another town, back to the second town, back to the third town, back to the first town. You know how annoying that is? Like, why? That's far more backtracking than needed. And it's such a pain to get from the first town to the second town. Highwayman is a reference to one of the two guys crucified along. What's that? The game really likes its oh, you mean in this? Oh right, you mean in Darkest Dungeon? I'm like, that because I'm pretty sure the car's called a Highwayman. You had me very confused there. I'm like, what? I could just kill him. Get a barter? No. That sounds like a fair deal. Slowly I can put a nice all-weather scope on that hunting rifle for 2. That's a lot of money. That's good. That's more money than I have. And Gordon's a reference to that to a movie that you're all too young for. It's not Mario, it's not... I don't need it to be linear. I just need it to not have a bunch of backtracking. It's just, you know, people complain that open worlds have a bunch of stuff that is just there to pad the runtime. And that's exactly what that is. People that say that are absolute hypocrites, because that's exactly what that is. Now that doesn't make it okay in the open world games, so it sure as hell doesn't make it okay here. And there is genuinely some really interesting quests in like Fallout 1 and 2, I'm pretty sure, right? So they don't need it to be like that. Oh, so that first one was a reactor that was in the middle of getting built, so this is like this part of it. Let's say hello. Volunteer, if anyone goes wrong while you're inside, we're going to blame you. I'll be careful, I'm looking for something, I wonder if you could direct me. It's through the door to the right, and then through past the yellow security door, then off to the right you need a key card for the security door. How do I get one? I think Jeremy has a key, the guards at this school only have keys as to the people that live here in this reactor. Right. This one? I said something about you get right, so that's that one there that is saying that you can go to it. The big gap north to south is baseline. Yes, it's rough. Yeah, I don't need the freaking authorization. I want you to open it. Open the door, man. This new guy, is he here? He's glowing. No. Probably someone in here. Right, you're in charge of all power supply cabinet here. I keep track of all the stored supplies, all powerful. Pretty damn important. What do you want? Get something from storage. I can get it. Hard back in the segment, or you can get one from Festus right here in the main control reactor room. I don't care who you get it from as long as you have. Can you give me a key to get through to them? But one of the main things to actually travel the overworld where it isn't absolutely freaking like horrible is locked behind running back and forward. If that isn't good. For other quests, I can maybe, like alright, whatever, like, but it's super important, like, it's incredibly tedious to go back and forward like that. It's not fun. Right, who are you? You're also just a blah 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 smooth skin thing. Right, Harold. Did it say Harold? I'm pretty sure it said Harold. Right, that's Lenny, Harold's assistant. And you then, Harold.
Hello there, smooth skin. The name's Harold.
Oh, it's Harold again.
Help keep this town running.
Is it? Is that the same Harold? Is it Harold I'm thinking of from the first one? And he's in 3 as well? Because you can see like the tree starting to sprout out of him. Yeah, that's him again. Is that a
Jealous?
tree on your head?
His name's Herbert. I talk to him when I get lonely. Just kidding. His name's Bob. What you need, youngster?
Well,
You might try talking to Woo's over in the Harp. You can't miss it. It's just across. What you need, youngster? Well, sorta. Our atomic reactors are mighty sensitive.
And then he turns
People
into the
like
tree.
running it mean well, but well, they are not the sharpest tools in the shed, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
Need a little time on the whetstone yourself, huh? I mean, they are not too bright. Here's an example. The other day, I get a report. On it, it says the main coolant valve should be shut down. That would have caused a meltdown. That would make the Grand Canyon look like a pig wallah. Oh yeah, that would be bad. Now, I got things fixed up in time, but we came close to the end. Who'd have thought I'd be making things right? Although, if we don't get a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator pretty damn quick, there is gonna be trouble. Without a functional hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator, we are leaking radioactive coolant into the groundwater. Now that means anyone using that water is not gonna need a nightlight to take a midnight piss. Also, we need more fuel because our power plant is not burning it very efficiently. Well, I'm certain those ornery bastards in Vault City have one. Not that they'd share. Hell, even if we had one of those thingies, I'm not so certain Festus could install the dang thing.
Would they
Well,
give
they'd
you?
only help us if they thought it was in their own best interest to do so. Not much chance of that happening. They shoot ghouls on sight. Makes conversation a bit tricky.
I wonder if someone else
We
could.
need a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator, and it needs to be installed soon, or we have got some real problem. We get our fuel from the Broken Hills. That's a mining community some ways south.
South, right. Can I borrow you? Do you have stim packs? Oh, just have stim packs. That's all I care about, stim packs. Just give me goddamn stim packs. Let me heal.
Well, I'm certain they'd only help. They shoot ghouls on sight. What you need, youngster? Garden of Eden creation
Denver,
kit?
still caring about
Again,
that,
right? I seem to remember Vaults had those. Don't know where you'd find one today.
Right. So I guess I need to... Well, I need to go back to Vault City for two things anyway, so I may as well go now. But I need... a super toolkit and whatever the hell that was, something for the reactor. Let's get into the courtyard. Dr. Wallace. Who's Wallace? Are you Wallace? No, you're definitely not Wallace. Probably put the gun away. Now, I'm pretty good with the whole speech, so I should be able to talk to Vault City. I get what they were trying to say. There's basically what I need to do is act as an intermediary between Vault City and the ghouls to basically tell them, like, hey, the ghouls will give you more power if you give them this part, which means you can expand more as long as you give them some medicine. And with high enough speech I should be able to do that, which, you know, would be nice. It's a nice ending, it's not Murder Hobo, and where is everyone? Past 6 AM, time for you to return to the courtyard. Okay, I'll leave right now. Where's it taking me? All the way out here? Fuck you, man. Oh wait, I don't think you're allowed to sleep in here. I think I remember that. It hates, this place just like hates poor people or something. So it is very much like America. Hello, loitering, hello, traveller, hello, stalker. let's head back out. Don't know if there's someone I need to talk to first, but screw it. Proper, what's that? Yeah. Gonna find one, this custom building right over there. Thank you. Very good man. Skeeve, what is this place? What is it? Fuck you, Steve. Steve, right? Fuck you, Steve. I'm gonna kill everyone, you're the first to die. What is this place? It's custom. That's how you speak to people, Steve. Responsible for keeping all the goods that come in via. I'd like to enter the city. Need the day pass. Come and go, please. That's very important. Everyone desires an audience with the first citizen. Sadly, at times only. Information I possess is really important. But as much as I'd like to tell you it's first citizen, that's why it's vital I speak to her. This is most irregular. I would trouble if it wasn't a matter of extreme urgency. I'll make sure to mention about how grateful to be a martyr for the first. Here's your day pass. It's only good during the day. At night you'll be asked to leave the city. Citizens also reserve the right to cancel the day pad. That's pretty cool. Like, as a system. Like, you piss someone off and they're just like, hey, I bet you fuck off. Can I open this, or do you have to open it? For what? So alcohol or addictive drugs. Feel free to search. Ditch them where? Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, sometimes you just need to kill some people, right? And if they look different from... No, that's not... Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Like how the guy out here sold... Oh no, I think that was actually me that sold him that stuff. Yeah, that's fair enough. That isn't... Oh, that is booze. Right. I thought that was antidote. Does buff out count as drugs? I mean, it is drugs, but is it drugs in the same way stim packs is probably drugs? And also, does it matter what my guys have on them as well? Because like, if I could get them to just hold my drugs for me and give them back when I leave, like, I would be okay with that. Wait, can I have it? No, something. So I can sell that.
What you be need?
Now, do you have any drugs? You don't have any drugs. You're a good man, so like, it's not true what they say about you. Let's look. Some packs or right away doesn't count as. Does buff out though? Because buff out technically is a drug. It's an addictive drug that isn't 100% positive, I would say. Also, how much is that worth? Just 250. Buff out's a main tattoo, right? So I need to sell the buff out. That's a shame. Don't think I have main tattoo. No, right away. Give me all your money and probably not all your money actually thinking about it. Oops. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? There we go. So this, more tedium. I don't like this. More tedium. I get it. I do get it. But there's an easier way to do it. Like, just make it so that if you've got drugs on them, they just like take it off. You put in a box at the front there or something. Here you go. Okay. Amenities. Servant allocation centre. I see no problem with that. I can't possibly imagine that there's something wrong with that. That's the prison. More amenities. Maintenance. Yeah, you're probably the toolkit, don't you? If anyone's gonna have a toolkit. Dad? What? Are you sure? Like, there's questions that are arising. Like, alright, Vic, right? Vic's the dad. Fair enough. That makes slightly more sense. But when you walk into a room when you're the only one in the room and someone says, "Oh, Dad," like for me, that would be like, "Have a daughter." But as a woman, tribal, who's never got laid before, there would be questions that come up, and they also happen to be about the same age, probably. Oh, loads of ramen crab. It's the truth. There's that. Mom isn't here to hear this. Oh. So things aren't good between them. Got it out in the way. It's probably looking for you. Just kidding. Jokes about that. Probably that's why we might get laid. Yeah, I know. Radiation which drank some of the unfiltered water from the courtyard well. Their fault, she had too many rats running through her system for Dr. Troy to save her. She was glowing like a lamp. All the drugs in the references, they just actually leave them in a box until you get back. I mean, they just said I'm not allowed to come in with them instead of like taking them off in the first place. And of all the people to say that to, Max, like, what are you trying to say, right? I'm Scottish, I do drugs, or sell drugs. Just because like 90% of the people I know happen to be either drug dealers or on drugs, like, that's just a lucky guess. Let's give them all the parts, right? Yes. So she just like him but better? Can we just dump Vic and get her? Keep up, Dad, you need a range. Oh, yeah, well, honey. Shut over. Shut up both of you for long enough. Go on, Vic, let's get going. Yeah! No, we'll talk now. I want her to make me a super repair kit or whatever the hell he wanted. Did you want something, or are you just going to stand there gawking like a moron? She can kick me out at any time, I'm pretty sure. Or did you just happen to miss a huge sign? So, you've got that of some sort right anyway. Like, did you need something repaired, or you just want to ask me a bunch of dumb questions? What do you repair here? Synthetic alcohol dispensers, radios, firearms, laser turret parts, computer monitors, name your... where I can get the tools. Metal... barely working, my wrench has gone missing again and my pliers teeth are stripped. Anyway, I can help with it. Get a new wrench and a new set of pliers help, yeah. We'll find them and bring them back. If you want to go ahead, it's not your time. Skip again a little to pay you back for the trouble. Now, can I just straight up buy things off her? No. Right, so it's just bringing that. It sounds like a tough job. So I just need to bring other stuff. And I guess that's what you need to make a super toolkit or whatever. And I buy one of them off her and give the other dude it. Right, now what are you? Amenities office. You barter? You do barter. No you don't. Why would you... Why? What What is this place? Get a typical stock, basic living necessities, some books, manuals. As you haven't thought about to you, unauthorised to do a transaction with citizens. No offence to you, but it's normally, you know. How can I become a citizen? Proconsul Gregory gives it to the outsider who wants to become a citizen. You should probably talk to the first citizen, Lynette, first. Where is she? She's in the council building. Head out the building here, make a right, which is that way. Keep heading down the street past the park, and you should run smack right. Thank you very much. Right. This one? Past the park. Well, that, alright, so it's maybe right, for the next load zone, that's probably what it's needing. I get the feeling it's maybe around here. Don't know why, but maybe the council building is round about here. If I could only spot it. There we go. Lynette. Who looks like a Lynette? Oh, you get you're a wee bit butch for a Lynette, so I reckon you're Lynette here. She seems important. Let's save over this one. Just walk into a room.
Good day to you, stranger. I am First Citizen Lynette. May I inquire as to your business here?
Excuse my ignorance, First Citizen. Does this title, First Citizen, mean you're the overseer of this vault?
Overseer? Why, no. There has been no overseer in 100 years. How do you know of the vault overseers?
my great-great-granddad killed one. Is that right, can't you? Yeah. Kinda seems like it.
Descendant of the Vault Dweller? What do you mean? The first Vault Dweller? What? You must mean another vault. We have never been in contact with another vault. Where is it located?
I don't live in a vault. I came from a tribal village from the west. Is this Vault City the one that my guys came from?
Oh, now I understand. But what proof do you have that your ancestor was from a vault?
I sold it.
A tribal legend? You'll need something more substantial than some tribal myth if you want anyone to believe your claim. Do you have any conception of how busy I am? I run this city, and I have precious little time to waste with you and your wild claims.
A bar with you? No.
What is it? I don't have time for your nonsense.
You know, there are decaffeinated brands that taste just as good as the real what? Like, what kind of question is that? It's not even a question.
Yes? What is it? What do you mean?
They need a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator to fix the plant, prevent pollution of the groundwater. They claim to have. You have one here.
What if we do? That is only a temporary solution.
Claim for many years.
Absolutely not.
Is there some problem with getting the part?
Those
Yeah,
things
like
are
a
operating
speech
a
check.
damaged atomic power plant. You see, they are immune to radiation. They don't care that they are slowly killing us with their poisons. You barge into my chambers, and then have the audacity to make demands of me? Lynette, first citizen of Vault City?
Right, so I guess I have to go to someone else to get help. Probably this guy. I reckon he's a lot less of a wanker. Who are you? Pro Consul Gregory, this is the officer you're looking for. What do you do here? Assistant to the scheduler appointments. Administer citizens. Hey. Was a test, an exam, several parts, advanced mathematics, spatial relations, deductive reasoning, language comprehension. Oh, and there's a for a physical examination. I'd like to take it. Oh. I guess I'm not good enough. Test and including grammatical errors and so I guess it's like rigged, so you can't do it. Because I've got like 9 intelligence, I'm pretty sure. Can I ask you some questions? Let's try again, eh? Yeah. Oh wow, it's actually taking up time to do that. Oh, right. Now I need to leave. Yep, let's go. That's a pain. Right. I have... What is here? Oh wow. Nope. Do that again. Solve Gecko power plant problems. Get the super repair kit for Skier Fighting Woody. Retrieve the disc and deliver it. McClure and Vault City, right? So McClure I need to talk to. See, I assumed it was going to be the person I was just talking to there that I would need to talk to. March over to Vault City and put some plasma in, yeah. She doesn't seem that nice, right, McClure? Where the hell is McClure? We are on the hunt for Monsieur McClure. Come on. There we go. Where would McClure be? Economic data. I get the feeling it would be the council as well. Here you go, here you go. Cheers. In Tap House? You should always go into bars and ask them. That's a good place. Nope. What about you? You tell me about slavery? They better not call it slavery around here. You're just going to get yourself in a whole mess of trouble. They're called servants, not slave. Right, sorry. Right, my bad. Get much contact with Gecko. Reading to the west. Right, before it been to Reading. Looking far to the south. Get many of our uranium shipments. Wait to know something else. Who's in charge? Let's see the council building. Right, I don't want to talk to her. Right, so it's all crap. Right, so these that's just a normal train. Where's this place? What do you have? Oh, got pliers. And what was the other thing? Was that a crowbar, was it? No. Man, that's very expensive. I can probably find cheaper ones somewhere. Is it on the courtyard outside? Oh, him? Nope. Is it? Is it here? All the selfishness mixed in. Amen, brother. Why you live here? Those that need you hear the most. Who are you? I'm Thomas Moore. Picture of the world. One of the grading experience. He's in this game is doing a playthrough that has Lynette liking you and that's saying something. The word. I have heard enough. What was it talking about? A place to buy stuff in the courtyard. It counts as the courtyard. There's not very clear instructions. Right, who are you? What is this place? Information centre. Do you have any books being transcribed into electronic format? The extras have been shipped to the maintenance office down the street. You might try there. One of the library terminals in the third level of the vault. I don't recall which one. Why is everyone been done? That's a somewhat delicate, I believe. In my post here in the obsolete. The discussion putting information terminals in every household. New terminals that would all be tied to the server. Poor guy. Really wrong in such matters. I will be sorry to leave this place. I heard they have a position waiting for me in the list office. Read a book and stare at a computer screen. That feels well against it. Format, mind you, but there's a certain solidity. Having your hands on the book, turning the pages one by one. Yes. And then his office. Oh, Randall won't miss it if I gave someone and appreciate them. Oh, thank you, buddy. What's this place? The vault, to the street, large hole on the side of the mountain. Level, not really. You need to be a citizen of Vault City first if you want. You could take a citizen test, or better yet, speak to the first citizen. I'm sure you should make an exception in your case. Oh yeah, pardon me. Well then, you are wanted to walk down there and use the computer. Am I? A citizen? I don't think I am. Just telling him I am. I'm a citizen. What you gonna do about it? I really don't think I am. Right. Attempt number 2. Is this maybe the one? Just looks like another house. Right, let's try in here again, eh? Right, you don't want to talk to me. Right, so he's old. The old and wise. Who are you? I'm Dork Yoink. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you? Don't know, man. What can you do for me now? Come take some out. Give me your day pass and go. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Oh. Did I just go to... No! Why is that a thing? Freaking game. Why is it the only option to start a fight with him? Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? I've got no options to say, hey, I've got something for you. Like, all my options are to just be a dick except for this one. Like, I don't want to ask him. I want to give him the information. I'm pretty sure I have from him. It's a job here. Let's see. This is a leader of the people, Vault City. For the council, still having to find a leader trying time. She's a pillar of the society. Things have been tough the last 2 years. The NCR has been getting more aggressive in their attempts to get Vault City to join the Republic. They even tell us that they were to join that we'd be able to defend us from the raider attacks on our city. As of late, these raiders have become more brutal. On top of all that, we have ghouls and Gecko. Where is Gecko? What is Gecko? Why is Gecko? How does one become a citizen? Pleased to have you. Or you please talk to Pursuit Control and they'll give you a test. I think you have a part that might fix the plant, yeah. Stopping the radiation poison. That's all I care about. Great. Where can I get the part? I see Randall, the chief amenities officer. Yeah, and now I can give him the data, right? Sorry, economic data disk? What do you mean? That shows the amount of energy that Gecko's atomic plant produced before the war and could produce again. Well, I understand that Vault City's power generator can only support so many people. In fact, it's already near its limit. I'm not going to ask how you came by that information, but if it's true what you're proposing, once the Gecko power plant is fixed, the disk indicates it's possible it could produce enough energy for the Vault City too. The station we see is Gecko. I will not. Like, no. As far as medical assistant goes, I'm not unsympathetic to the plight of the ghouls. They have certainly suffered enough, but how do we optimise the plant? I don't know, maybe there's someone I can talk to once the plant is repaired. I have no objection to your proposal. If you can find some means of optimising the plant, let me know. There we go. Gecko is because you let them have water and fall at one. Oh. Alright, I'll let you get that part from Randall and see about repairing the reactor first. I appreciate it, thanks. There we go. I'm guessing once we help them expand, we get to become a citizen and then we can go into the vault and whatever. Kind of weird that they don't like straight up like not let you have the gun though. Like they didn't seem to kind of mind when I had the gun in the second spot. Like I took it out still, regardless, but says you can use your wrench and some pliers. Waiting for the right position last to clear the server, but it's going to take a while, don't you? Don't know what to say, these things just take time. Maybe I could go find them elsewhere then. Said you've been stopping by Dork Yoink, right? Wait a minute, and then I'll go get the... Yeah, he doesn't know how to say it either. Doesn't it? Pretty fragile. What else do you have in stock? I'm a citizen. Can't really put any papers on you, that might clear up the matter. I don't have them on me right now. Worth a try. Worth a try. That kind of grey suitcase looking thing, right? I haven't heard anyone mention one of those in well. However, do you have one? Good to break it to your friend, but we don't have all. We use it to make Vault City. Poof, and it was gone. Well, do you know anyone that might have it? Any other vaults? I need the central computer first. Central computer. Always with your goddamn central computers. Wait. Got a second door. Got a second shop? Oh, it looks like a second shop. Oh, you've got drugs. You do have drugs. Give me all your drugs. Maybe don't give me so many drugs actually. Apparently I have like no money. Stim pack's just super goddamn expensive. Jesus! Like that's far too expensive for a stim pack. Ah, right, they're just being super xenophobic to me because I'm not a citizen, right? It would make sense. And having to come all the way out as well, which is a way you could just quickly travel out it. Like as long as you're not in a fight or something. Right, so cut apart. May as well whack you down before we go. Close to the roof. It's not that far off it.
Chosen, the spirits of our ancestors guide me to a world of dreams that I may touch thoughts. Our village suffers without the holy Gek. Your hands hold our lives as a father holds his children.
It's just not used to the cost of freedom-made maids. Is it Junkyard? No, it's a settlement I need to go to, isn't it? Yeah. I think that's supposed to be like a hurry up and finish it, you're taking too long kind of thing, but like there is actually not really a time limit on this. Right, over here. I think it's your talk to. Oh, is it? Is it you? One of these people told me to go to that goddamn park. Yeah. Oh, no, I know who told me to go get it. It was you. End up patching out of Fallout 1, so there's a bit of to put in Fallout 2. Oh, one person.
What you need, youngster?
I'm going to go and try and get it installed into the reactor. I'll report back when I'm done.
What you need, youngster?
I can't! I don't have I can't get through the freaking thing. Unless it just randomly lets me get through it this time. I kinda am, yeah. I got it. Right, but no one's gonna give me it. Unless it's you, this guy here. It doesn't look like it. He's just someone whose skin is badly gone. Yep. Back settlement. You can face this right here. This is incredibly annoying. And they don't let me through because I don't have a yellow key card. But I've talked to the two people that said I need to talk to get the yellow key card, and none of them had the yellow key card. So why tell me to talk to one of the two people? Barter. for left. Metro hasn't been working in years, it's past the reactor control room though. But come on, game. See, that's just tedious. I've got the part to fix it. I should go in, I should either talk to Harold or the guy at the desk, and he should, like, just let me through the door. Like, say, oh right, open the door. The range for that bit. I delivered it. I delivered it. It's annoying me. It's really annoying me. Why is this a thing? Because now it's like a freaking hunt for the goddamn key card that I have to steal it off them. Yeah, give me the key card, because this is just... If it was clear as to where you have to go for it, but I've spoken to both the people, and unless I have to go for every one of their freaking lines for it. So not right, so I have to go stealing from it, like, because that isn't very clear. And I would never have done that, because I don't know if it's just going to make them all go hostile, because it's not all that clear. One of these ones. Yeah. That's food. Not you. Cheesy poofs. Let's try you. I mean, if you go randomly into lockers that are very clearly someone's house, because it's very specifically goes out its way to tell you that people live here. So going in and just helping yourself to the stuff, in most games will make them hostile to you. So it's a fair assumption not to do that. It's the whole reason you have a sneak and a thieving system. Because normally, sneaking and stealing is a very good way to get early money, but it's risky because you might set them off, you might end up in a fight that you have to then deal with, and that's on you. I'm beginning to think that, for all it's still pretty good, that a lot of people's opinion on this game is very much warped from... Oh, is it red? Doesn't look red. Or is it just really annoying because of that? Yeah, the red one should be for that one, so... Oh, is it already open? Is that it? Yeah, that's fair enough. Saving this one. Oh, you missed a bunch of rants. I spent like a straight 45 minutes ranting at the beginning. We went into the US education system. We went into the US medical system. We went into the US politics. We went into a little bit into the UK politics. Plenty. You just missed it, you know. Politics streaming, like, you know. I have political interests, Euristo. A lot of the time when it comes to UK politics, it just ends up devolving into Heldon being like, you know, Scotland even bad. And then me being like, Scotland even no bad. And then him being like, Scotland even bad. Then us both kind of looking at each other and going, Brexit bad. There we go. And lock the door. That two, they're both locked. Do you want to install? I'd like to help you out, but I wouldn't know how to install something like that. Mostly just watch the gauges here. Try Festus, he's a resident parts genius, just ask him. Where is Festus? In the central control room, can't miss him. He's a smelly, whiny one toting about underneath that huge ego. He should be able to help you. So probably one of these two? Yeah? Right, protect that one again. That's a kind of high level political analysis I watch Twitch for. Yeah, I mean I'm not a fake like lawyer or whatever like some other people. But I have opinions. I can help you fix your reactor. You actually know what that is? Yeah, surprised. Never doubt my knowledge about atomic plants. I know everything there is to know about them. Well, since you know it is, you must know how to install it then. Of course I do, that's why. That's just plain and simple for someone of my experience and that. I was a weaned on as a pup, you know, that's great. Could you install it? Yes, I could install it. I'm certainly the only one that could install it right. I don't think you can install it properly. Can I get Vic to install it? Or can I install it myself? With Vic's skill. Dash or something. Right, no. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna see if he does blow it up or whether it's really bad. I'll just reload if it isn't. Can install it. Here's the regulator. Okay, I'm here. I'm just not sure what that is and isn't the right part, or it's not a trap somehow. You know, I'm much too valuable to waste. Maybe I should just let someone else do this later, much later. Right, so he doesn't know how to do it. It needs to be done now, and you're the only person that can do it right. Come on, all Gecko depends on you. I guess you're right. I better find another way to install the part. Let's convince him how to do it. Yeah, I did it. I really am that good. Okay, so I get karma, which makes me think that it worked, and that maybe that was a speech check to ensure it did actually work. Oh, I'm just a humble number on top of Peter Rome streamer, part-time model assembler. Just thought like you have some. Oh, you're actually gonna have some free time? That's not like you. Do you plan to take part in the marathon, Euristo? Surely someone of your caliber, right? Are you gonna let me have anything from the storage room? I bet it could still do for a tiny bit of tune-up maybe. So it's a pretty good job all the same. More work. What do you mean? Not really running right now, but it could run better. I mean, it's just, better by a country mile if we just had a smudge more data. Now if we could get the optimization data, we'd be cooking with gas, so you know what I mean? Vault City Central Computer. I'm going to paper dog successfully chasing his Bezos. So it's call back to something earlier. Would have could, but I think he'll be busy. Oh, that's a shame. Would that would much enjoy you and your bumbling about. Just sneak in there and use a holodisk with the reactor performance information on the central computer, then sneak the disk right back here. That'll do it. Do it myself. I'm too valuable. Let's say we're going to do it. Just use that disk here in the Vault City central computer and get it right back here. We'll use less uranium. The core won't look so bad, and Vault City won't have any reason to come exterminate us. Pretend to do this myself. All I can say is thank you. You'll be doing us a big favour, Sniff. You make me so proud. Hopefully that doesn't mean I end up screwing something up and everyone dies or whatever. Which is a fear. Man, I feel really weird. Like, really strange. Like, it's a mixture of, like, being genuinely exhausted and having a weird bit of energy in me, though. He's always trying to get me to give him valuable supplies, then just pulls the stuff apart and breaks it. We trust him to fix the toke. I just need to bring this part over to the central reactor room to fix the hay. Like, is that a rat over there? You want to get something from? Need a request form? Do you have a request form? I don't. What is this one? I should expect that. How the hell just get anyone to authorise him to get it apart though? I'm just hoping he doesn't blow anything up this time. Oh well, not my business I suppose. Why does he keep on telling me to go get a freaking request form? Like, what even is it I'm picking up? Right, well, we can go out and talk to Harold. What time is it? We're looking at like a wee bit longer, easily. Not that tired yet.
Mighty kind of you helping us out with the atomic power plant. We're in your debt. Now, what can this cranky old carcass do for you? Well, you might try what you need. Well, we're doing better now you fixed our reactor. I never thought anybody'd get those idiots in Vault City to help us out. Your best interest? What do you mean? Economic data? You didn't give them that information Why? Now Vault City knows just how much we need uranium ore from Broken Hills. They could cut off them shipments and we'd be finished. Reasonable, reasonable. Well, I'm sure people said the master was reasonable too. What a bonehead. Get the hell out, now!
Oh, whoops. Well, I saved them in the first one. I can murder them all in the second one, I suppose. That's just fair. Tree man pretty angry, yeah. So many pliers. Young man bad. Young man very bad. Need to wait outside anyway, so wait for 6 hours and another 30 minutes. Put me past 9 o'clock. Need to go to the bar. Go talk to the old dude, because the old dude seemed okay. The lady seemed like a cunt, but the old dude seemed okay. There you go. You bet I'm clean. How do you become a citizen? How do you get your stats improved as well? Because I could remember you could do that in the first one as well. I believe the third one. You didn't need to buy them though, you just found the bobbleheads and it leveled you up on intelligence and stuff, which was pretty cool. I quite like that. Right, who do you? Right, you're just a slave. Me and you, McClure. Find a way to optimize the Gecko reactor. According to the technician at the power plant, the computer can optimize the reactor disk, make the plant run more smoothly. Do I trust this guy? I get a feeling I've just helped him be bad. Cellular, track times. I was worried the radiation buildup might force us to relocate you. Comprehend. You could commended. Here's your citizenship papers if you ever need anything else. Hey. He's like, I already said well done, buddy. Hey, now I'm part of the xenophobic exterminating bad people. Nice. Let's say prevail, citizen. Oh, look at them all being all nice to me now.
Good day to you, stranger. I am First Citizen Lynette. May I inquire as to your business here? Where did one such as you hear of a... Such technology is not meant for outsiders. The problem is that all outsiders wish to join our society, which is simply not feasible. We would undoubtedly sink into the same anarchy which plagues the outside. You misunderstand. It is not the world we object to. It is the people in it.
All right.
Look around. Within these walls is all that remains of pre-war civilization. Overseer? Why, no. There has been no overseer in 100 years. How do you know of the Vault Overseers? There is no overseer. When we came to the surface, we formed a new government. The overseer position was superfluous. Correct. I am First Citizen of Vault City. I am sorry, but we used ours to start Vault City. I do not believe there were any spares, but you could check the acquisitions office. It is located by the... Perhaps some mention of your vault is in our computer archives. We could check the vault computers. They would probably have the information you seek. Oh, that's right. The proconsul mentioned we had gained a new citizen. Welcome, citizen. As for the archives, yes, they are located inside our vault. Peruse them at your leisure.
Hey. She's so nice to me now. Hey. This is last citizen. Freaking Big Falls. Let's see. You know, I think we actually start to wrap it up here. I just had a twinge of a migraine, and I should probably get to sleep before it gets worse. So it turns out, how many hours is this? 36 hours, I think, at this point. Is roughly about my limit. Eat more mods, John. Mods as in people to get rid of big follows, because we don't do that here. We welcome the big follows. Skip 1 day, yes, but have we skipped 2 days? I mean, 36 hours is a fair bit. I should probably get to sleep. Not yawning every 5 seconds like that weenie. Because FG's big follows has been there from the start, right? See, whenever a wee guy comes along and he's trying to make his way, you know, the first person that's always there in the stream to give him a cheer on, it's big follows. There was a time where Big Follows was hunted and slain on site, but eventually people listened to the voice of reason, that is me, and they seen Big Follows for what he is, just a guy that just wants to help some people, just wants to make them a wee bit more famous. Someone did make a good point though, and that there might be people stupid enough to actually click that link. Which, you know, for me, I see that link, right? And as a grown adult with a reasonable intellect, I see that and I go, better not click that link, it's probably a scam. But there's people that might be like, I wonder what's in that link, or I want to be famous. And they probably will click that link. So I think you can't even click it, well, copy paste it. But you make a valid enough point that maybe it's about time that the Big Follows return to his natural state of being slain. And as for me, let me have a wee look, see if there's anyone else streaming. I'm pretty sure there is. Here we got Baron with 10 people watching Caesar. That doesn't seem right for him. Usually a fair bit more than that. And Fish Lips doing Mario. Oh man, Mario. I don't want to put these into Mario, but I don't want to put these into Caesar. Well, what one? Whoever says Baron or Fish Lips first, they're the one that gets the raid, because I don't want to be the one to blame for that. Both of them, as streamers, are lovely, so whatever one, you're going to have a good stream to watch. But, yeah, what you want to watch is down to you. Yeah, let's jump into Fish, because Fish is also the lore one, which I do prefer to kind of raid into as well. Oh, Heldens? I've typed out Fish anyway. I would have done Helden if I knew it was an option there. Oh no, Fish. I do like to go in for the person that's got the smaller amount as well, because maybe they've just not had the exposure, because everyone in the community is pretty awesome to watch. And I think people like Fish don't really get as much exposure as they maybe should, because he's when he's, you know, not going kind of crazy, he's super chill and super nice, and I love watching his stuff, as long as he's not in a bad mood. He's kind of rough that way, but Fish does also usually play shit games, so but until tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, I will be back tomorrow with my hardest challenge yet. I am genuinely scared. I am almost certain my 100% win ratio is going to go down the toilet tomorrow, but I'm super pumped. Frostpunk Extreme, A New Home, should be about 3ish. I get one fail as long as it's before an arbitrary time that I'll make up by tomorrow. I probably will FGs. I am aware of it. But until then, I shall see you guys later. Have a good one and enjoy Fishy. I shall see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.